Hello. Darkness. Once again. Inky. All-consuming darkness. A small pinpoint of light shining off in the distance, pale, blue, and white, begins to grow and get brighter and brighter. Are you moving towards it? Is it moving towards you? I don't know. It's hard to say. But there it is. It's getting brighter and brighter, and as it gets brighter and brighter and faster and moving towards you, it stops. Directly in front of you, you see a small orb, glowing faintly blue. Arcane runes all over, glowing faintly white. Falling. A feeling of falling through this darkness. We see the light shining off of ghostly figures, seeming to reach out towards it, only to just miss as it continues falling past them. One, a mage-looking character with a large hood, large hat, reaches out and places his hand directly underneath. The orb hits for a moment before falling through and continuing downwards. Deeper and deeper, it falls into the darkness, before finally we can see the light shimmering off of something oily and dark at the bottom. Just as almost water-like. As it hits, it doesn't splash, it recoils, it bounces into the air and then lands again and bounces again. We see a single eye open in the darkness, reflecting the pale blue light, as inky black tentacles swirl around the orb. A second eye, directly above the first, opens. Welcome to Tilted Tables. Woo! Where the game's made up and the XP doesn't matter. I'm Seven, the role-playing guy. I'm Seven, the role-playing guy, and I spend basically all my free time thinking about what we're doing here. And I am joined by my very good friends, some of my greatest favorite people in the world. Just don't tell them that. Keep it between us. We'll start with twitch.tv/Bayliun. It's a small streamer. You might not have heard of him.
I'm very small
really
in the grand scheme of things. The world. Hello. Hi. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us. Episode 10 today. I'm just going to start by saying that. I'm very proud of us all for getting to episode 10, by the way, guys. Well done, everybody. Yay. Round of applause. Woo! Good work, Sev, as well. Thank you so much. I'm playing
thank you.
Valdis Thorn, the best character and strongest and most versatile character on the team. Unfairly stripped of the title of team leader and captain. Now set on a mission of revenge to reclaim that title. And is also a level 5 human paladin. So, yeah. Watch out for me. I'm the most important character, basically. So,
absolutely. No one's ever questioned otherwise. Next up, we have I am Ryan Blue.
Hello. I am playing Karis, who is a level 5 tiefling warlock. He likes blowing stuff up, and I will continue to do that today.
Wonderful. Well,
hopefully.
We'll see. Next up, we have Nova Lacey.
Howdy, episode Diaz. I'm so happy. I play Moosella Squigglepond, who is a level 5 gnome druid. I'm very excited to be heartbroken some more, I guess, because that's how the last couple episodes have been for me. But I think we've got this. We accomplished our mission. Let's do this.
Alrighty, and finally, but not leastly, we have Chilbo Baggins.
Hello, I'm Chilbo. I play a level 5 goblin rogue named Gabo. She likes to get into trouble, roll around in dirt, and be better than her older brother in every way possible. Yeah.
Me.
Excellent. What?
No, the other older brother.
What? I haven't even introduced that character yet. The long-lost older brother.
Oh my god, amazing dick. Be well jealous. That would be great, actually, if he did that. Some gameplay right now.
Alrighty. How was you guys this week? I missed you.
Good.
Good.
Productive.
But
Bad. Everyone said good, so I wanted to say something different.
Valdez just has to be contradictory. He's just getting into
Always.
character.
Yes.
It's already there. Ready to go.
All right. So when last we left our heroes, well, actually, let me just say, if you're new, hello, hi, how's it going? Here's everything you need to know. These guys are special agents for the Ministry of Interplanar Defense and Security, aka Midas, a group of ultra powerful mages that hold an what's the pocket dimension, like secret agency where they go off into the different realms and the different worlds on the multiverse and collect powerful magical items to protect them. I don't know, but to do stuff and maybe be the good guys. They are secret agents. They get tasked with going out to retrieve things on their latest mission. They were tasked to fetch the Owariobu, the orb of World's End, from the plane of Hayake in the city of Shado, a place formerly run by a class of samurai, now being run by mages with their warforged robotic army.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
What's that?
It's run by mages now. I didn't know that. I just assumed they were like local law enforcement. I should have been paying attention.
Valdez, pay attention.
Sorry. Carry on. I didn't mean to interrupt. That's my bad.
and yes, there they met up with a samurai, an old grizzled samurai from the olden days named Mbatu Mitsurugi, and a young woman named Tamandani Koto, who were aware of this orb's presence, which had been stolen from the mages and was in the possession of Chibinke Yasuhiro, another former samurai and now crime lord.
Now dead.
Now, I hadn't even got there yet.
Dead now, crime lord.
Spoilers. They follow, or they didn't really follow. They went and scouted out a temple where this crime syndicate was. They got in a huge epic battle against Yasuhiro, who was growing under the power of this orb, or just growing in general. I don't know. He was really on the steroids. And before finally, Yasuhiro basically killed himself by overexerting himself and exploding. Not without help of the party, but that was the final blow, which I found to be hilarious. Just as the fight was going on, the Warforged and the Inquisitors of the mages were surrounding the temple and attacking it themselves. After Yasuhiro exploded and was defeated, several party members had gone down, including Mbatu Mitsurugi, who was laying on the ground. Tom and Donnie clutching him as the Warforged the Warforged army entered into the building and told them all to lay down their weapons and put their hands up. They complied, and Donnie looked up. What would be a good description? With tears in her eyes, and says, "They're going to kill us. Take us with you."
Oh shit! Yeah,
and that's where we left off.
I don't believe it, mate. First of all.
So, with that being where we left off, we have actually we probably I don't just to refresh my mind on where the general positioning of what's going on here. All right, yeah. No, never mind. We're not even using the map because it's not even realistic right now. Okay, so we have the Warforged just like walking in. These guys are metallic looking. They're wearing kind of some clothing, not really clothing, more just like tabards that make them look like they're clearly associated with it's got this deep blue and gold trim. As they're walking in, and they're holding up blades and like crossbows that basically come out of their arms. And they're pointing them at you guys. When last we left, we had like Valdez, Karis, and Moose all like holding their hands up and setting down weapons and such like that. Whereas Gabo and Donnie were next to Mbatu's body, laying on the ground. He's conscious, or not conscious. He's unconscious, but he is not dying. He is stable, but he has due to injuries. He's got this. His mask has been cut. He's got kind of blood down on his face. His mask is like barely hanging on. You can see like the lower half of his face. And she's holding him and I wouldn't say sobbing, but you can definitely see she's getting very emotional. She's just very like, what are we going to do? It's over. We're dead. And as she looks up and says, take us with you. And the Warforged are kind of like marching in, like, you know, like in step and kind of creating sort of a perimeter towards you and sort of almost like, because they can't get fully around you. Oh, excuse me. Because they can't get fully around you, it's almost like they're pushing you towards the back, where there's like the pulpit and raised stage area there. There are 2 small doors at the back, and a number of like smashed out windows that are about 20 feet off the ground.
And there's a trapdoor, because there's always a trapdoor at the back of churches. And it goes down to like a crypt, where there's like, you know, like Da Vinci Code shit down there probably.
I can't wait for you to run a game. I used to, so just to derail for a second, I run a game sometimes when I'm just goofing off with friends, and the way it works is we run it like a Saturday morning cartoon where everyone has one chance in the one-off to say, you mean like this? And it gets to just happen for no fucking reason. And so if somebody's like, if only there was a trap door that went down to the crypt.
Oh my God.
Somebody could say, you mean like this? And there would be a trap door that went down to the crypt.
That's funny.
That's one of my favorite mechanics I've ever done in like, we do it for like charity streams and joke, you know, things. So it's a lot of fun. Anyways, getting back to the point, there's no trapdoor. No, not that you see. There is 2 small doors, there's windows, but you are currently being surrounded. And also, Valdis, I believe you laid down your weapons, except your whip. You have your whip around your belt.
Yeah,
I think everybody did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think maybe everyone did. So I just want to bear that in mind.
We could always just pick them back up again.
Did you, Gabo? Didn't you go?
I remember that I had my hands up and I was talking to Donnie and thinking that we were going to surrender, and then she let me know that there's no
She
such
only
thing
let
as
you
surrender.
know that they were going to
Yeah.
kill us.
Right, we don't know.
Okay.
Right.
What's
So-
the worst they're going to do to us? Arrest us for murdering criminals. They probably give us a medal, mate. It might be like the
Well, we
ending
also
in
killed
Star
a few
Wars.
of them.
Yeah, they're
But they're
robots,
like
though. Don't
robots.
matter. Like,
Yeah,
Put them
like
back together.
make new ones.
Destruction of government property!
vandalism, really. That's like the only crime.
I guess
So,
we can run or we can stay, basically.
Well, okay. So I'm the only one who knows right now,
Yeah.
right?
I'm sitting
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Donnie.
10. It's a good way to start this episode.
No,
Sorry.
Donnie, is there another way out of here?
I'm messing up her voice already because I didn't practice it before we started. So.
I mean, right now, my only option is to surrender. I don't. There's some doors behind us. But how do I know that there's not more out there?
She just looks up at you and just, I do not know.
How many of them are there?
I do not know. This is not my home. I do not know.
She didn't live here with Yasi here. Apparently not.
I think we should fuck
Visiting
them up.
family.
About how many of these robots are there?
Yeah.
Right now, probably in the building, probably I would say 8, maybe 2 more behind, so maybe 10.
Where is everybody?
few.
How far away are people in proximity? Like, how close?
So they're kind of like pouring in. So I would say that the 3 of Valdis, Karis, and Moose, they're kind of like probably like 20 feet back from the stairs that came up into like the main section of here, and they're kind of pouring in up those. They're kind of coming up those stairs and like walking in step, like holding up arms that have turned into crossbows.
Okay, I want to whistle just to get one of my party members' attention. Like I can't whistle.
Sorry,
I'm
you
like,
can't do that.
Gabo's trying to whistle. Wait.
He's rolling one in real life.
I'm gonna like turn around and be like, is that a bird?
This is when Blue just starts
The
barking.
breeze?
Like,
Someone
Mom?
draft?
Okay, so do I have their attention? Do I have to
Yeah,
whistle?
you have my attention.
Hello.
Sure. Like
I'm not
I
paying
imagine
attention,
that
so.
hands over your shoulder, like what? Dealing with shit right now.
I want to like motion to be like, let me tell you something.
I'm gonna like scoot back.
Slowly back away.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stand my
You all
ground
kinda,
and
like,
eye
huddle
down
up
the
to get
robots.
like not huddle up, but you're all like standing like next to each other,
Shoulder to
and
shoulder,
holding
kinda.
hands.
So, good news. There's no such thing as surrender with these guys. So, we need to leave or fight.
But okay, wait. I am trusting that your information is correct.
This Donnie, you can ask her if you want, but that's what she told me. I don't know how reliable she is really.
She's unreliable. She was terrible in
She missed a
combat.
lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Donnie.
She's like, I'm right here.
Gabo needed to counteract that little sweet.
What the hell?
Donnie, are you saying that they're going to execute us?
Not see any other way.
Okay.
When the Inquisitor arrives, they will take what they want.
Karis,
including our lives.
make a wall of fire. Do it.
How about Warlock?
Make a wall of fire, goddammit! Useless bloody.
I'm completely out of spells. So my strategy here is
Yeah, no spells. I don't have any.
Make a fake wall of
pretty much bare
fire.
bones, I think.
I think our only option here is to pick up and run.
I mean, there might be more outside of those doors, but might as well take a chance instead of just voluntarily.
I don't
facing
run
them.
from a fight.
All right, well, you go
I
get
definitely
him.
do. I'll go first.
While
Quick, this
we
way.
I'm
get
busy.
out
I might choose, however, to run towards something in the
Yes.
opposite direction.
Let's run to the pub.
You're thinking something. What are you thinking? What's on your mind?
I can do a minor illusion, but
Wall
that's
of
it. That's
fire!
all I got.
Illusion, wall of
Better
fire.
than nothing.
Okay, so around as you guys are like, kind of like, what are we doing? You're like mumbling to yourselves. The warforged kind of pour in, and they leave like a gap, like at the stairs. There's just a gap there, and you hear tink, 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 and you see as you glance up, walking up the stairs, a figure, a feminine-looking figure with a hood and wearing a mask, but that is unlike everyone else who's wearing like animals or monsters or what have you, other than the Warforged. They just look like robots. This figure is wearing just like a porcelain white mask without any coloration on it at all. It just looks like dead eyes and like lips and a nose and just porcelain white. Wearing this blue and gold hood with like a cape, but that just drapes over her right arm, and then on the left arm there's like just some padding there. And as she walks up the stairs, you see that she's got like basically like a metallic peg leg, like below the knee, that goes tink, tink as it walks up. And Danny like glances over, and she says, "Kiyakaze." Sorry.
That means run like fuck.
Who?
No, that just means that. Don't worry.
I was talking.
She lowers her head and she says, "Inquisitor Kiyakaze," and just begins walking towards. And you just hear a voice from beneath the mask emanate, and it's like in charge, like female shepherd, right? Like, no, as much as I hate calling her female shepherd, but to be clear, shepherd voice just echoes through the whole temple, and it says, "Where is Yasuhiro?"
He's R.I.P. mate.
She like steps over a body of like one of the people you've killed in here. Well then, would that be Umbatu?
No, that's my brother, George. I've never heard of a Mbatu. Sounds like a popular fruit drink.
Danny looks up at you, Gabo, like, is he serious?
Just go with it. Just go with it.
You don't know.
Yeah.
She kind of like, you see her shift and move some things around and Well then, would you mind all telling me what you're doing here?
Team leader.
Kind of a precarious situation for some strangers I've never seen before.
We're old friends with Donnie here. And she was getting bullied.
It's her birthday,
Donnie-
and we're here to play a gig because we're a band.
You may have heard of it.
Please!
Just
Be
throwing
quiet.
excuses doesn't.
She raises her left hand, though the cape doesn't move. Her left hand. Please, I cannot hear any more of your ridiculous nonsense. Donnie has no friends. We saw to it personally.
Hey,
That's mean. Yeah.
Shit.
Well,
Where are your friends, buddy?
Yeah, mate. Jonah.
you're not from here, are you?
No, we're from a
Visiting
land down
family.
under. Sorry. I'll just shut up for 5 minutes.
They sent you for it, didn't they?
Who?
they? It?
I don't know.
How much have you taken?
Nothing.
Everything I took was prescribed to me legally by a doctor for my low testosterone levels.
Sorry to hear that.
I stole a mask,
Cut this
but
guy some slack. He's allowed
the
to.
guy was kind of a dick. He had it coming. His prices were like outrageous. That's stealing, if you ask me.
It's capital.
The only crime here is your outfit.
First of all, I look fabulous. Second, you seem to be in a rather precarious situation to be just throwing out insults and random quips and being funny.
I'll die laughing. I've done it before.
Oh, you'll die.
Oh.
I don't want to die again. I'm sorry.
I
Who
mean,
are you?
Yeah.
I'm Inquisitor Key. I can't remember. I was saying it so well before we started stream, and now I'm butchering it. Kiyakazi.
What's your role here? Why are you here?
Well, now I know you're definitely not from around here.
God damn it, Moose.
We already clarified that. We are a visiting band. Duh.
Can Mbatu stand? Or will we have to carry him out?
I told you it's George, and no, he can't.
This one needs to stop talking. One...
I mean, these are serious situations. Sometimes you just need a little bit of comic relief.
So we took out
Not.
Yashihiro for you guys. I feel like we did you a favor.
Mhm.
I think you owe us your thanks.
You're welcome.
And yet you presumably stole on top of that. You're not going to find much thanks here.
We didn't steal anything. You can search us if you want.
Except a few arts.
We've had the agents of Midas here before. We're not stupid. In
I don't
fact,
know anything about Midas.
We had an agreement that they would not come back.
My
We're not from Midas. We're from the CIA.
All right, give me a deception check. I'll give you a
I love it.
Let's pray these
Come
things.
on, first roll of the day.
record. Anyone who's new to the channel,
I'm not very
CIA
good at
is a
this.
counter organization, the
Not
Center
the
for
actual, yeah.
Planar Acquisitions.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
It's not the worst.
Well, stepped in things you shouldn't have. Fortunately, we have people who can procure the truth. We don't need to talk here. Can Mbatu stand, or will we have to carry him?
Wall of fire, do it! Let's get the fuck out of here.
Or what are you gonna do with him?
At this point, the cloak on her right arm moves as she raises her right arm, and she's holding what appears to be, it's sort of like a crossbow, but it doesn't have like the fins that come out, and it is glowing with like a blue energy as she points it straight at I was gonna say whoever's front. So probably Valdez. She's gonna point it straight at Valdez because she's real sick of him. She points it straight at Valdez and she says, "I will not ask again."
That's a nice toy. What is it? A TV remote?
Well, you're not gonna get anything out of us if you kill us.
I don't need anything out of you.
What do
So
you need from us?
Why are
then?
you? Well, yeah, why are we here? What are you doing?
I was giving you a chance. Oh well. She kind of does like one of those like classic like looking over at everyone else and just tilts her head like a go ahead, get him. And the Warforged begin like walking towards you.
All right,
What do you guys want to do?
turn and dip. We're going through the doors.
I guess I'll help Danny grab. Yeah.
Mbatu,
Yeah.
I'm also gonna help.
Gabo.
Okay.
I'm gonna
All right.
scurry over to the door and open it for them, if I can get there in time.
All right. How do we want to do this? Okay.
Successfully.
So they're all at the ready, right? They're all holding up arms, literally and figuratively. So as soon as you guys like, all right, well, we're dipping, right? You're running towards those back doors. Danny just kind of looks and she's like, okay, and she just tries to like grab him, and you guys all try to grab him. Who's trying to carry Mbatu?
I'm gonna try and help Danny.
All right. In which case, all right, fine. With Gabo's help, whoever has the better athletics, presumably Harris,
Yeah, Karis
you can roll.
definitely.
You can roll
I
with
got
advantage.
1. Are you sure? No.
I have a 0.
Okay.
I mean,
You can
my
roll
arms
with
are very
advantage
weak.
because you are being aided.
I can roll what?
With advantage
Okay.
because you are being aided.
Athletics, yeah. Oh, okay.
Boom!
Nice! Natural 20!
You need no aid, son.
First one of the night. Yeah.
yeah.
Karis. All right, because it's a natural 20. Like you see Donnie and Gabo like start to grab, and you
My
just,
shoulders.
Like, you just like chuck them over and like
Yes.
roll, and you like dive and roll onto the stage.
Oh my god.
And start moving back as fing, 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 as arrows start like hitting like and all sorts of like just like hitting the stage as it's like as you're like rolling out of the way and picking them up and moving towards. You're still moving slowly, but you like definitely like grabbed it and
Nice.
started and jumped up. We are gonna have a couple of shots though. However, at least one shot is going at each
Right.
of the other individuals. So we're going to do a shot towards. We're going to start with Valdez.
It's gonna miss, so
That's an 8 to hit, which is a miss. A shot towards Gabo, which is an 18 to hit.
God damn it, Gobbo.
Oh, good.
It's your big butt got in the way. It won't do anything, mate. Don't worry. You shouldn't have taken your shirt off.
Max damage. You take 8 points of damage.
How many hit points have you got?
Well, I'm down.
Oh, fuck.
And a shot towards Moose,
Oh no.
21 to hit.
We're not.
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get out of
this was my plan. I deserve this.
5 points of damage.
I'm still alive though. Still
Okay.
here.
That's good.
And a shot towards. Hold on. A shot towards Donnie, 25 to hit. That is
Oh my god.
and she takes 8 points of damage.
still up?
Yeah. She actually didn't get any damage during that fight.
I want to, in the commotion.
Remember, Yasuhiro.
Yeah, he was avoiding hitting
her out of
her.
the way. So
as Gobbo goes down, and I'm still fleeing, I'd like to try and pick Gobbo up and continue moving.
okay, so I actually almost imagine like you're like, oh sweet, I'm almost to the door when you hear thunk and you hear Gobbo like,
And I'm just like,
right, and you glance back, and for a second I imagine the what do I do moment. We have like the anime style like
Like the angel and the devil on each shoulder.
We get like the what does the voice in Valdis's head sound like?
leave her behind, mate. No, you can't do that. Yeah, she's a cat. She's a fucking asshole. Well, not really. She's still your sister. Nah, not really, mate. Fuck that. No. I don't know.
All right.
Fuck dad, though.
And you decide to roll back. That being said, your another shot is going to come at you if you.
That's
attempt to
fine.
rescue
I'll take it.
Gobbo.
I would go back for Gobbo, all right? Because secretly, I still fucking hate her.
So you
Character development.
Oh my god.
It's back and you try to like guard yourself as another shot comes in as you're grabbing Gobbo to pull her away. Give me an athletics check. Just to see how well. Oof. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so there is going to be a shot towards you. Do that. 16 to hit.
That's going to hit, yeah.
All right.
I just feel so heroic until I get fucking down. I have one hit point.
Oh.
So I ain't dead yet.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, you
I'm
all
like 5 compared to everyone.
you all dip into this back room, and so you like bowl through the door, and Danny like slams it behind you, and you just like ding 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 as like a couple of arrows hit it. Like Valdis has got an arrow in the back of his shoulder. Gobbo's got one like right in the small of her back, and you're in this room. Gobbo is bleeding out. You make a death saving throw.
All right.
Crit.
Can I use sleight of hand, or are we like in combat? I mean, not sleight of hand. I'm sorry. I mean, spare the dying.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So do I have to make saving
no, you
throws
don't have
now?
to make
Okay,
so-
sweet.
So quickly, Karis is just stabilizes you. Doesn't like you're still unconscious. Bless you.
I just sneezed on my cat.
Oh.
That's all right. The cat shows you his asshole all the time.
Yeah.
Every stream.
Okay, so you just hear the Inquisitor's voice just actually. So as soon as the door closes, you hear as a couple of bolts here, and then you hear and like half the top of the door just into splinters, just shatters into the room as a light from the outside of the temple
Some
shines
Doctor
into this
Who
otherwise
shit.
Plasma
dark
cannon.
room. Otherwise into this otherwise dark room, and you just hear the Inquisitor be like, "Get them!" and you just hear as they all start running towards the door. Okay, so you are in this back room. It's a small, dark room. Well, actually, it's not small, but it's rounded at the back. It's dark. It's not well lit. There are a couple of very small windows, but they're like 20 feet up. And what you notice as you look around in here, there are like crates and various different things that have been opened up. And there's like gold, and there are weapons, and there are various different things like that. And there's like this big, like gaudy throne just kind of sitting in the back. And there's a small like pit in here.
Pit?
Like a fire pit, like
okay.
like a burned out fire pit in here. Like maybe it was like a, not a fire pit, but like one of the, like a cauldron, not, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a brazier, I guess. Like a fire pit like that you would have above the ground. Like it's not dug into like a raised pit. Like maybe it was used, like previously maybe used for like burning incense and like sacrificial whatever, but now it's just like, oh, they use it as a campfire that they cook food on. That kind of thing. And that's just got some like low embers on it, and so like the little bit of light well, I mean, it's dark out, so there's not like light coming in from outside, so that's why it's so dark in this room. There's no source of light, just other than some like faint moonlight that comes in.
I want to sprint to the wall and try and climb up it with my spider shoes. The wall with the windows at the top.
Yeah, I mean, not even try. You just start walking up,
and then I'm gonna unhook my whip and like dangle it down and say, "Come on, fucking climb!" and hold on to.
Is there nowhere to go
Gobbo-
up there?
Gobbo is unconscious.
Yeah, well, you can fucking throw her. She's only
Batu is
small.
also.
Do we have a potion?
I have a healing potion I can give her. Okay.
10 out of 10.
Good acting.
So, like open her mouth and her tongue just.
Okay.
All right, you heal for
You
7 points. Yep.
Oh, nice.
As one gets poured down, and like, Karis, you have like, because when you did spare the dying, you presumably set Mbatu down, and she's just like, Adani looks up and she's like, I wouldn't. I can't get into her voice. I had it so good last week.
I have one last healing potion, right? Because we used 2 during the fight, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay, so I had 4 total, so I have one last one we can give to Mbatu.
How else are we going to get him out of the window?
Yeah.
So we need 2, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I give the last potion to Mbatu.
Okay. All right. Roll it.
As he'll know more about this place than we do.
That whopping
Double one.
dual
Yikes.
one.
I gave the better one to Gobbo.
Yeah.
It's
Gave
cool,
the
I
slightly
understand.
moldy one to Mbatu.
It's fine. He has a strong constitution. He will be fine. All right. He just kind of. Where are we?
Sorry, we don't have much time. We have to get out of here.
Up this
And
way!
he like jumps up. He jumps up and he says, "Where's my blade?"
I've no idea.
Left in the other room. Or did you take it? I don't remember.
I mean, I
Does he have like a
like
I don't even remember.
No, I think it was just left in the other room. He
Yeah.
dropped it when he
We
dropped
left it.
Yeah. And
But there's weapons here. You can grab one if you want to.
Yeah. Do you guys want to grab weapons here?
Oh.
Bearing in mind that will take time.
Yeah, I feel like
We're
we just
not
need
that
to
far
go.
away.
We just gotta go. I
Yeah.
guess. If there's any kind of escape, we just gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay, so Valdis, you are
At the top of by the window.
like throwing your whip down.
Yeah, just like.
You're fishing for survivors.
Come on! And I'm gonna smash the window out.
Gobbo, you go up
it's,
first.
it's basically smashed as
Uppy.
it is. Like it's got a few like iron bars across it, but they're all like mostly rusted away. So you guys can, whoever's got the better athletics can roll with advantage, because essentially you've got Valdis aiding you up, and then you've got the other person trying to climb.
Well,
so
I-
everyone's gonna have to.
I've got
Make
4.
it.
I don't know what you've got, Gob.
It's probably you for everyone.
Okay.
Do you mean everyone roll and whoever, or what do you
No,
mean?
it's gonna be one. It's gonna be a roll
One
at
person.
advantage.
I'll do it. Don't worry. Val, this will handle it. All right.
Because here's the problem. It's gonna. All right, so that's good. All right, so Gobbo, you just kind of like, and as you're trying to climb up and he's pulling it up, you get up. Gobbo's up. Valdis is up. Roll again. Who's going next?
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Moose.
I'll go last. Can I like shoot
Oh,
like
shit.
an Eldritch Blast like to like distract them through the open doorway now? Or the open part?
Sure. Roll a general attack.
Okay.
Roll with it.
Wall of fire!
I actually don't know how to do that because I don't think I ever have.
Oh no, like what you roll for your Eldritch
Oh,
Blast.
just roll my Eldritch Blast? Okay.
Yeah, roll your Eldritch Blast. Okay, yeah. So like one of them, you kind of like peek out and you see that one of them is getting close, and the arm has turned, like converted back, and has turned into like the blade, and is like stepping towards the door, and you just kind of like peek out and you see it, you blast him, he goes flying backwards into like another one, which knocks one over. And yeah, so you can clearly tell that like they're not far, and so
Yeah.
they're just kind of like
They're getting close, guys.
trying to think of Donnie and Mbatu. They both go up. They don't need to be helped. They just they have their step. They just They just-
Hanzo.
I tried to pull Moose up, but I rolled a 7, and I expect she's been eating a couple of donuts or something.
Yeah, so it just takes longer. Basically, it's just a
Okay.
struggle. So Moose, I imagine like you're like trying to use your feet like up against
Little
it, and they
legs.
slip, and you're just and you like slam into the wall, and you're like still trying to climb up. But
I have 2 health points, okay? I'm like
Just
bleeding
leave
out. I'm like,
which just leaves Karis down at the bottom as basically they start to storm in.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Boom.
Okay, so they come around the corner, and most of them have already fired their crossbows. Well, actually, all of them have already fired their crossbows. So like they don't have a ranged attack, so they're just like moving forward as the Inquisitor steps in, and you can see like the blue glow as you like glance back and you're like pulling up. You can see the blue glow of her weapon kind of just emit like into the room, like start to make the room glow, and she just points it up towards you guys and just fires at Karis.
Mate, fucking dodge!
Luckily, I have a lot of health.
Ooh,
Nice.
you rolled a 1, guys.
Wow.
Heck yeah.
So it smashes into the stones next to you, and it essentially just and like just the rocks and shrapnel just fire off as you like slip off to the side, and you like basically begin like a swing because you've completely lost your footing as like the stones shatter off, and just this deafeningly loud like crack, and you just like are trying to pull yourself up, and you finally do, and you guys are all up on like this.
Think about this.
Spider shoes OP.
I like to think that when me and Karis get to the top and we get face to face, there's like a moment, and we almost
A smoldering look.
Like a brief.
All right.
Get outside.
So as
I love it.
Remember the last mission?
It's like, thank you. It's okay.
Won't leave you behind again.
I'm never gonna leave you. Don't worry. Get outside. Get outside. It's all right. It's all right. Sorry for interrupting.
all
your
right. So
story.
Love it.
all right. So God, I'm sorry. I have this tickle like right in my nose, and I'm trying to like.
Just pick your nose. It's fine. We won't judge
No,
you.
it's not like something. It's just a tickle, like a tickle in the back of my nose. So I'm like, am I gonna sneeze or not? Okay. So there's like a red slate roofing, right? Like that slightly curved shingles that going down on a nearby just outcropping that looks like it doesn't look like it's a room. It looks like an open air from underneath that you guys are basically like hopped down like about 4 feet onto, and you run across that, you like jump out into the city, but and Batu is already like moved to the front, and he's held his arm out, and he's just like for everyone to stop, and he's just like, they're everywhere. And he glances back at you guys, and he's just like, what would he say? Donnie and I, we can move from rooftop to rooftop. I don't know how we're gonna get you out.
I'll be fine. See you later, guys.
I can't do.
There's no way for us. There's no place for us to
Donnie is
hide.
like, we cannot leave them.
Aww. What a gal.
We will run forever.
This is the plan, right? Karis, Misty step the fuck out of everything. Put Gobbo on your back. Moose, you come on my back, and we'll freaking whip swing like Spider.
I have no spells.
You useless bloody warlock.
I'm dry.
Leaving you
So
behind.
at this moment, with you guys standing on this like
Magic carpet,
it's almost like
guys.
stables like roof, right? So it's like an open air underneath. With you guys standing on this roof, you have roughly 2 hours before you can go through.
Oh, jeez.
Can I see any magic carpets nearby?
No,
Oh yeah,
You're-
magic carpets.
you are in the old town, so you're in like a slum like old decrepit not nearly as modern and fancy high magic as part of some of the main towns. You're actually you're outside of a large wall that has several gates. I mean, they're not like guarded gates. They're not like there's someone always standing at these gates or anything like that. But there's like a large wall, and you guys are just outside of it.
How opposed are we to like stealing more red robes for those people and trying to blend in?
Sounds good, yeah.
I mean, we have to
Batu,
go
do you
down.
think that we can hide from these people? Like, if we just get different clothes and masks?
So I can use my hat of disguise, but that doesn't like help you guys. So
Well, okay, you can turn to a bird, Moose, right?
I can't.
Fuck, you
I-
can't this. What are you doing? Like, get a whip or something. Like, come on.
It's been a long day, okay? I wanted to take a long rest before we filmed this, but who didn't want to take a long rest, okay?
I don't remember.
You guys don't like know of anyone in the city who might be willing to hide us for a little bit until we can rest up and recharge and heal up?
We have places, but we gotta get there.
I'll sacrifice myself. Don't worry.
Shut up, Valdez. I swear.
I mean, we can swing. We can whip swing, but we'll have to take everyone one at a time.
The at this time, like you hear a lot of commotion, and I mean, you went out one side of the building. It's not going to take them long to get to this side of the building. So
Shit!
We just gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep going.
I guess we have
running.
to climb down if we're not going roof to roof, or we can try and
you
swing.
can jump down. It's like 15 feet.
okay.
Would you
Okay,
wanna do?
we're just gonna
You just got to be a little careful, like not to.
let's just jump down and keep running.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a low DC like acrobatics check. So to jump.
Let's
down.
do it.
You
Let's
go first, Moose. I'll push you.
fuck. Okay, acrobatics.
Johnny and Mbatu just they just kind of like one of them in a cloud of smoke, the other one in like a blur of like energy across to
So they're jumping to the other rooftop.
they've kind of over to a rooftop across the way.
All right. Well,
And,
see ya.
So you guys jump down onto like it's like an old garden / courtyard area, like in a there's not like a street. It's like there's like it's way overgrown. It's not been kept and stuff like that. It's like really long grass and some old bushes and stuff like that, trees that are way overgrown and such that you guys are gonna jump down to. So just give me an acrobatics check. Oh god. Fine.
All of us.
Jesus.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh, it'll be a low DC, like 10.
Ooh, at least you had like 1 health, didn't you? Good. I'm glad you nailed it.
Okay. So it's technically 1d6 falling damage for every 10 feet. So each one of you who failed that is going to like jump down.
Fuck's sake.
Like you don't realize that like it's actually kind of like rough and there's like bushes and it's not as even as you were expecting. So each of you is going to take 3 points of falling damage.
Who's
I'm dead.
Karis, are you dead?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I actually have a lot of health. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Moose up.
It's like collapses and bashes her head on a roof.
Oh, I should have
God.
fucking pushed her. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
No. It was just, I was being hasty. I'm sorry.
Just calling from beyond the grave, you fucking shithead.
You're not dead, but you are definitely
This is definitely going
currently
in
bleeding
report.
out of the head.
Oh my god. Quick,
You
Karis,
just smashed
fucking
your head into
spare
a
her.
rock.
Spare the dying.
Yeah, spare the dying.
Alright, should be
Okay.
alright. We've got no health potions, so Moose is now
Yeah,
unconscious.
stable
for
at
the rest
least.
of the
Just
fucking-
call from the grave. Run, you fools.
Bye, you fools.
But there's no
So
giant
as you
eagles.
guys are like, you're grabbing Moose and like you're now having one of you would have to move technically at half speed because that's the way dragging or carrying somebody
I'll
is.
do it.
Whoa. Hey, I never took my hasty potion. You want some?
No.
Here. No.
Take taste
gonna take it and you're gonna like it.
Like bum holes.
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
I grab Val's head and I like pry his mouth open. So
And I pull it open and I start pouring it down.
Bastards.
He's like left out Robitussin. Got like little crusties.
Awful.
This is why I don't like cherry flavored things.
I think Valdez would enjoy taking random drugs.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, so you're like, and then like your pupils dilate. You're just like, oh. The thing is about a haste potion is it lasts for 1 minute and then you're basically catatonic for a little bit.
Oh, for
Just
fuck's
throwing
sake!
it out there.
Thanks, guys. Jesus. Okay, let's go. Let's fucking
Okay.
go. Come on, quick. Let's go. Run. What are you doing? Stay right there, fuck. Let's go. Let's go.
As you like start running, and then you basically see like two Warforged like walk into like, so there's like a little gateway, like a little archway, where there two of them walk around and they both hold up crossbows and they're like, please halt, you cannot run. And before you see blades just appear like through their chests, like, and then just as you've got like Mbatu like leaning, and he's like, and Donnie is like pulled out as well, and just they crumble and collapse.
Nice.
And like, come on, and they turn around and they both like into an alleyway. And you and essentially with Valdez being hasted right now, he can move at your speed.
Cool. So yeah, we follow him.
Okay.
So you can move at your speed while we're running. So you guys are gonna go running across. There, you can hear a lot of shouting, a lot of commands. There's like, attention, fugitives! Please do not run. We promise. You will be given a chance to explain your case before the judges and mages. Please cease to run. Turn over the criminal Mbatu.
I can't go to court again, guys. I've had one too many misdemeanors.
You guys run off into. I think we're just gonna do like you guys run off into like the old city, and you follow Mbatu and Donnie around as they like glance over, they see you, and they kind of like point away, and they'll like stop at we get like a little like montage or not montage, but like we cut to like them like standing across the street and like telling you to wait as like a couple of Warforged like walk past, and then they're like, all right, come on, before they just turn and go and they like poof off to the next place where they'll be waiting for you to like signal you across. Before eventually we get to a point where we're just gonna say that you guys you end up like down in a basement. You're not sure where you are. You've just been following them around. You ended up back into the major part of the city. There was a gate that was, the gate wasn't being guarded. It's not like that kind of gate. It's just shut during like if there was an actual reason to shut it. And you end up back in the Newtown area. And in some it's just wet, there's dripping, just constant sound of moisture and dripping and such. Nope, that was not what I wanted. I was just trying to go with something simple in the background. And they're just sitting there, and Mbatu is like, he's clearly injured. He's been beat the fuck up, and his mask again is like dangling down, and he finally takes it off, and you can see like there's just this gash like right across his face. And he's like kind of like trying to push it together and seal it as Donnie's like patting his face with like just part of her clothes. She's just taking it and like trying to like clean it up some. Moose is still unconscious. Valdez is like, it almost feels like a hangover from the haze potion. Is just like, the second part of that, Karis probably had to carry Moose because Valdez is just like, oh god, hold on, I'm coming. And it's time for Valdez basically, time for you right now feels like it's going fast.
Oh.
Like everything around you just moving like crazy fast, and everyone who's talking to you is talking crazy loud and just way too fast to comprehend. And you're like, ugh. and you end up, So there's
Sounds like a normal day
basically
to
like
me.
these stone beams above you. You're beneath some sort of large building, and you're here. It's dark. It's wet. It smells like week old wet socks. It's a terrible place, but they're just like, they won't look here, I don't think.
You better
How much
fucking be sure. Sorry.
I would say like it took you guys maybe like 15 minutes to get here.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
like,
We got like an hour, 45 minutes.
yeah, so
Okay.
you could potentially squeeze in a short rest.
That'd be great.
Let's do
For
that.
Car-
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take a nap in this.
Hold on.
We can use hit dice to get
Yep.
our health back, right? Yeah, during a short. Cool.
Hold on, I just need to check a thing. I'm trying to remember. Of course. Give me the page with like. There we go. Closer to death. Blah 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 blah. Stable creature doesn't make death saving throws if it has 0 hit points. It doesn't remain unconscious. The creature stop being stable. It must make the thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. It will regain one hit point in 1d4 hours. So we'll have to roll a d4, Moose, to
Okay.
find out whether or not you come back to in the amount of time here.
1d4.
Come on, Moose.
2. So it would be after like a short rest of Karis, you get your stuff back. Anyone
Right.
who is conscious would be able to roll hit dice to regain hit points.
11.
Nice.
Shit.
You can use hit dice up to your level, your character level. So you could potentially use 5 of them. Just you're out of them at that point. You wouldn't be able to
Right.
heal up again during a
Use 2.
short rest.
And okay,
Jeez,
so
fucking-
But Moose is still at 0 hit points at the end of this.
Yikes.
Moose is still unconscious. Moose is not having a great mission. Let's just put it that way.
another one.
A brave leader.
17. Oh my goodness.
Ah,
Not too shabby.
Right, I'm fine.
Oh, Mbatu would also be able to heal up some as well. Actually, Mbatu, I mean, he's still kind of got like he clearly looks injured and damaged and such, and he's basically got he now has like just cloth just wrapped around his face, just like right across his face, and it's like seeped with blood and such. But he is able to heal up. quite
That looks
well.
terrible, mate. You're probably going to be scarred for life.
We all have scars now.
Rub some dirt on it.
I don't think
Okay.
that's helpful. Wait, I mean, like, wait, am I still hungover? Probably not anymore. Okay.
Why
He
is
kinda
everyone
chuckles and
yelling?
he's
Oh my
like-
god, I wish you were all dead. Fuck.
He chuckles and he's like, "Not to sound like that guy, but I have worse."
Oh, if you're. Never mind. I was gonna- never mind.
Please continue that.
No, we're good.
All right. So, are you guys just going to kill time? And they kind of so Downey looks up at you all and says, "So, we can go with you, yes?"
You should be thanking us, mate. We killed the crime boss, got the orb back, saved the fucking day, and rescued your mate. So, how about thank you, first of all?
Sorry, he's ornery.
No! I speak the truth, my friend. All right?
You guys have been really helpful, so I'm sure our organization will kind of take
Don't
you to their
fucking
wing.
mention the organization, all right? We're supposed to be undercover. What are you talking about?
I mean, our band.
Yeah, we're in
our
a band.
Like a
organization.
tambourine.
We're banned.
Please.
Fucking agency, you know.
Hey now.
Cool. 5
Shut
years
up!
contract. Yeah.
Done a thing today. Excuse you.
It's that haste potion.
You've done a thing today that I don't even think you're fully aware of.
Oh, I know what I did, mate.
Hi, I carried you on my shoulders when you were dying.
Stab that guy.
Hello.
I mean the importance of which. Thank you. I don't mean to sound ungrateful.
You sound ungrateful.
So what do you mean?
What? I'm sorry. What do you mean? What do I mean?
We haven't done anything today?
No. What? No. What? That's not what I said. Maybe you misheard me.
I must have misheard you. I apologize.
Had a hard day.
What is happening?
I said you do not realize the importance of what you've done today.
Oh. Well, I'm an asshole.
No,
So
what?
I'm quiet.
Wow, Jesus.
I apologize. We're used to hostile people. I apologize. Friends turn out to be enemies. Enemies are still enemies. I'm sorry. It's been a rough couple. Yeah.
We died a few times.
We should stop interrupting Sev.
I don't. Just derail my brain. I have to.
I
bring it
deeply
back.
apologize.
I'm trying to remember. All right, so I don't mean to sound ungrateful. We need to know what's next.
Well,
We can stay. And I understand this isn't your fight.
We can't leave you guys here after you helped.
yes, we
when your
can.
lives are
What
in
the fuck
danger.
Are you talking about?
Karis can't.
What
And
do you
I-
mean? We're gonna take him home? What? You're gonna put him in your bedroom, mate? If I could give him,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I got room.
sleep on a sleeping bag. Like, what are you talking about? We can totally leave them here. They belong here. This is nonsense.
I love it. They can both just hear him. Just no.
I'm sorry.
What were you thinking,
There's
Batu?
no room at the inn. All right.
1, 2, 3. Don't break the sugar bowl.
Yasuhiro's not the only one after Donnie. The Inquisitors. I trained Donnie. Wow. Ooh. I trained Donnie. Not for Yasuhiro. I helped Yasuhiro take her.
Oh.
But I trained Donnie for the Inquisitors.
You did a shit job. Because she's terrible, mate. I mean, I've seen it firsthand. She couldn't hit water if she fell out of a boat.
She just like they look at each other and then she just like hangs her head shamefully.
Listen, he's going through withdrawal, essentially. Doesn't mean what he says.
Had a long day, one he didn't ask for.
He needs a nap.
There you go.
We've all look. Listen, we have had a long day. We've completed our mission at great expense and cost to our own lives, and I think we'll all agree that we can go home, and I'll probably get made team leader again, and we can all just move on from this moment in time. Just forget it ever happened. Especially you. I'll forget about you probably in a week or so. Easy, just like my ex-wife.
Not trying to stop you.
Okay, goodbye. Come on, open the portal, Karis.
We still have to wait like an hour and a half.
We just rested. We're fine.
How long do we
I
rest
mean,
for?
we can fast forward as much as you like.
Yeah.
There's not
No,
there's not any
wait.
critical thing going on here, so.
You don't have to do anything that I'm saying. I'm role playing my character. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to make decisions.
So, I think I lost a lot in that conversation. What were you trying to say, Batu? Essentially, like,
He wants us
we
to
could
kill
help
the
you,
Inquisitors, all right?
You want us to help you? Yeah.
They want them to take us back with them,
Oh.
which Karis is all for.
Maybe we can get Danny to kill my dad.
See, there you go. Now you're thinking.
What? Why?
Dick.
Yeah. I mean, out of character. That's out of character information. I don't think Gabo actually just heard Valdez say that.
He definitely did.
Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like we should get back then and get Moose conscious.
Oh, she's all right, isn't she? Because after the rest.
She's still stable, right? But unconscious.
She's like bleeding from the head.
I thought she was
No.
after the
She's
rest.
stable.
Yeah.
She's been stabilized because
Yeah.
the
She's
die.
just being
Just
calm.
stable.
Moose,
That's
what do
right.
you think, team leader?
She's just so you basically have like Moose like
Perfect. Good job.
well done.
Jesus.
I mean, she's conscious, but she's not up, right?
Yeah,
No, she's not
conscious?
conscious.
She's unconscious,
Oh, she, yeah.
but not dying.
Yeah, so basically
Okay.
she's just on a bench. She's like on like a slab of stone off to the side, and just laying there, just kind of just unconscious, but not like more like comatose than dying.
Should we give her a
I have
pinch?
nothing to offer here.
So, are you going to just
All right.
wait out the rest of the time?
Excuse me,
or-
Imbatu. May I have a word with my teammates / band?
Of course.
Right, come here, guys.
And he
Huddle.
just-
Right.
He just he and Donnie walk out the door, and as he's walking out the door, he says, "We'll be back in an hour. If you're still here, then that will be your decision. If not, then we'll know. We'll figure it out.
All right.
Thank you. Again."
Okay, yeah. All right, mate. Yeah, sure. Yeah, don't milk it. All
And
right.
they leave, so you guys are just down in this basement by yourselves.
What are you thinking, Valdez?
I'm thinking, right, we should just go home, mate. Yeah, let's just go home. We've actually completed the mission this time. I mean, that's praise, money, alcohol, attention from girls, maybe, you know.
I mean,
This is our first ally.
yeah.
Ally,
We're
what's
like on
another
the same
fucking
page.
planet? This place is nuts. It's with my robots and mages and just, this is fucking ridiculous. We almost died like 5 times. And you
I
wanna
mean,
just
they're
be
not
like, yeah,
from
let's
here.
just
What
go
if
back.
we-
Would have died without them, for
What
sure.
if we meet them again in some different?
We're not going to meet them
Plane.
again. This is an episodical TV show. This shit doesn't repeat.
Wait, what?
The conclusion happens at the end. And we're done.
Are you like dead? Is there kind of like oh where he like
There's
knows?
no callbacks.
Ever. Nope. Never.
Definitely not in
Never.
D&D. That doesn't happen.
No show has ever brought characters back from all the episodes that have been fucked over just to specifically. Yeah, it's never happened before.
Yeah, I don't think we need another enemy.
All right,
A
what
lot
do you
of
think we should
things
do
don't
then?
go our
What do
way,
you think?
so.
What would Moose do?
Oh, Moose would definitely take them back, without a doubt.
Wait, I don't think they want us to take them back. I think they want us to help them take out the Inquisitors on this planet.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Eventually, maybe, but they want like safety for now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, they're not in good shape. I don't think they're going to
shit.
fight it.
Do whatever you want. That's not me.
All right, well,
By the way, that's
we can
not me being
discuss
an arsehole,
coming
that's
back
Valdez.
and fighting the Inquisitors.
Just
Like bringing home like a cute little pet.
You can do whatever you fucking want, mate. You live in a hole in the ground. We ain't gonna keep them anywhere near where you live.
I know. I actually like this like place we're in.
Well, it's bigger than
Just
your
stay here.
bedroom, isn't it?
Good.
What's that fragrance? It's so nice.
Dirt and worms and something rotting. Love it.
Oh God, old socks. Oh my God.
Fine. If you want to bring them home, you can explain it to Dad, mate. And I'll
Yeah,
be
that
like,
sounds good.
excuse me, Father. Yeah, I did my job. Your other child, is being a fucking sausage. All right. So
You have something on your nose that looks brown.
They also could provide us with a lot of intel for the organization, which would be really nice. Because they know this world pretty much inside and out and all the gangs and
don't
Yeah.
have to convince me, mate. I already told you I don't give a shit. So do what you want. All right, I'm going to
cool.
sit in the
I
corner
will.
and cross my legs.
All right. So
Wait an hour, I guess.
yeah, we'll wait here.
Okay. So you wait. Around this time, that's when Moose would be waking up. You have 1 hit point.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
What happened? Where are we? What's that smell?
Someone pushed you off a roof.
Well done.
What happened? Where are we? What's that smell? Answers, please.
We're just hanging out in this little cozy sanctuary, waiting for our friends to come back, and then we're gonna take them back with us. Yeah, Mbatu and Danny. We're gonna take them back.
They survived?
Yeah.
We all made it.
Yeah.
Good job, team
After
leader.
Valdez pushed you off the thing.
What?
And you
No.
Yeah!
knocked out.
Push me
No.
off the roof!
No. That's not my fault.
10 times my height!
Listen, as team leader,
Oh.
you should have been able to, land on your feet. It's a test more than
Team
anything.
leader, cat, same thing.
Yeah, half part cat. Can't you turn into a cat? You should have turned into a cat midair. That would help.
So yeah, then we found a little hidey hole, and we're just hanging it out.
I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't hear you. I saw your mouth moving, but
Who?
Nova.
Oh.
Oh, I asked Valdez, is this because they made me leader? That
No, I don't care.
what's the plan? What's going on right now? Where are we? What's
Ask
happening?
those two dickheads.
Dickhead number 1. We're in a hidey hole. We basically, Mbatu and Donnie want us to we take them back to Midas with us, and then eventually help them defeat the Inquisitors. They sound like bad guys. So Karis brought up a really good point that, why not make some allies? Things really don't go right for us sometimes.
Moose taught me to make friends.
Yeah, and we thought, what would Moose do? And
WWMD. Wait, what?
Oh no.
Can I
One weapons of mass destruction.
I'm gonna exit character real quick. Sev, how do people usually get brought into Midas? Is this is there a recruiter or something? Or is there how do people
Honestly-
usually get brought into the company?
Honestly,
Born into it, mate.
some people are born into it. For example, Valdez.
Uh-huh.
Some people are brought into it. For example, Gabo. And I would actually say that probably Karis's backstory would probably be pretty similar to this kind of idea, right?
Just
here.
showing up.
Yeah,
Just being-
actually.
well, not just showing up, but being brought in because you're well, you're super powerful and you have nothing else to live for. Come with us.
Yeah. there you go.
Okay. So there's this is I would have reason to believe that they wouldn't just be killed, brought into
Right?
the
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah,
get
okay.
killed. They might be memory wiped and sent off to a random plane of existence if they were nope, we don't want them here. But
But they're powerful, so they'll want them. Okay. Yeah, I think that's actually a really good idea. I really, really doubt that that Midas will ever want to help them take out the Inquisitors because they don't want to get involved in the local politics.
right.
But we could take a vacation here and help them. I think that would be. I think that would. I think that's a possibility. I think we should absolutely take them with us. I don't want to leave them here, and they help save our lives.
Exactly. Agreed.
That's not something Valdez would be
Disagree.
familiar with,
you
but
know what? I don't even care at this point.
all right.
Sorry, at this point, I mean, at any point, just
Just in case something spooky happens, I'm gonna take the last 3 of my hit die just real quick.
17.
Well, about this point, the door bursts open, just slams open, and it's Donnie, and she looks, and she's just looking, and then she sees you all, and it's almost like she smiles, just like a sigh, like a relief,
Aw.
and is super happy that you guys are still here, and you haven't left yet.
That's super cute.
Did Danny, you're so beautiful.
And she just like turns around and she's like, she like playfully hits Mbatu and is like, I told you.
That's so cute.
Sorry, that noise you just made was it?
It just hit me right in the cuteness, you know. Just, have you guys ever left your plane of existence?
First time for everything.
That's what she
Well-
said.
Time for a trip.
Time for a trip.
Yay.
You guys come in, line in behind us. It's platform
All right,
9
see you
and
guys
3/4
next
this
week.
bitch.
As they walk back to, I'm just kidding. All right, so you guys walk over. Karis, you do your quick little ritual, which is just like a little incantation as you knock on the door and open it. As you open the door, it goes into basically like a neutral plane, and as you step into it, I am going to ask everyone except for Karis to remove your headphones, and I'll signal you
Oh.
when you can come back.
This is a great little.
Oh. Okay.
Karis,
Yes.
as you step through the doorway, you feel yourself being pulled away. You feel yourself being pulled away, and you hear a voice that says, "You've done well."
Oh.
As an eye opens up just in the darkness ahead of you.
Hello again.
Oh, well, in fact, I've decided to give you a little gift.
Oh.
Things are progressing now nicely. Everything we've worked for. Everything you've wanted. It's all going according to plan. As a second eye opens up, just above the first one. There is a gift for you. In your quarters.
Thank you. I appreciate everything you've done for me.
Here's to many more successes.
Thank you.
As you blip back, and you're just, and as you cross the threshold, and you are standing basically in the door, in front of the doorway that you're typically used to standing in front of, and we'll signal everyone back when Shobo comes back. You guys can come back now. You can come back.
That's what that means. Okay. I thought you were doing so much of this. I was like, is he like? I
talk with my hands.
That's great.
All right, so you guys, you guys cross the plane into the door. You notice Karis kind of like shake his head for a second as he walks through, and you guys, Karis, you open the door into the main hall of Midas, and there you see it as soon as you open the door, and you the first thing that happens as soon as you open the door, it's the typical, like, the sound of that voice that comes, "Welcome to the Ministry of Interplanar Defense," and as you continue to open the door, Midas, you see the hall in front of you. There is no one around. There's inky blackness running down the walls.
That's a Labor Day.
There is There are eyeballs appearing out of the columns and various different locations around, and it's dark. There's like blinking lights like off in the distance of like magical light that's like struggling to stay going, and Midas appears to be empty and devoid. And that's where we're gonna take a little break.
What did you do, fucking gobbo? All right, guys.
Zev had some tricks up his sleeve.
We'll be
Oh
back.
man, this is
It might be a couple minutes for me. I'm solo parenting right now, so I gotta make
yeah, sounds good.
3,
Sounds good.
4, 5 minutes, guys. We'll be back. Don't go
Yep.
away.
Welcome back, everyone. So, welcome back to Midas. Everything here is cheery and wonderful. Just kidding. It's dark and depressing and scary. Okay, so you guys are standing in the foyer, the waiting area where there's a front desk and everything like that, and all this stuff where you're used to seeing like constantly people walking around and moving between offices and such like that. But right now, you don't see a single soul. You see some papers like getting like blown across, like there's like some sort of draft that's causing some papers to like drift across. But otherwise, like as you step on the floor, it's like black and oozy, and it like sticks to your shoes, and it's terrible and terrifying. And then off in the back of towards the back of this huge hall room area, right, with balconies and columns and everything like that, towards the back you see that there's like a mass of flesh, essentially what it looks like, and it has like tentacles that have reached out and are wrapped around columns that are nearby, and an eye opens up and like kind of like looks around like rapidly. It's like
so it looks like
and then before it like locks down and it looks in your guys' direction, and it just locks on and it just stays there looking at you. And it's probably that's got to be at least like 100 feet away. That's like far across this area, but it's like way up. Like above, like where like the catwalks and stuff like that are.
Guys, this isn't how we left the fucking place, is it?
And like Danny is just kind of like looking around at him. Batu's just like, is it too late to change my mind?
Are we in the right place?
Expecting.
This is definitely
looks like
Midas.
we're inside one of Karis's sex dreams.
You would know. I feel like if anyone knows,
know.
that would be Valdis.
Yeah.
You guys have a conversation with
Had
us.
this discussion.
That's what we talked about when you
It's a
guys.
private thing.
It's like, hey, so describe your sex dreams.
Inky blackness.
Mine
eyes.
too.
Maybe we should try to find Dad.
Who?
Yeah, let's find the leader.
Papa, can you hear?
Can you hear me?
So the thing that the eye that's looking at us, it's just staring at us, not doing anything.
Would you describe it
It's no
as?
longer blinking. It's no longer blinking. It is just there and staring straight at you.
Would you describe it similar to that of the eye of a tiger?
No.
Nope.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all similar. In fact, it's probably lacking in every way. It's more like the eye of a squid.
Okay.
It doesn't flow in a song as well.
Is there any other
Eye of
direction?
the squid.
Is there? I have a squid. Is there any other direction we can go besides towards the eye of the squid?
I mean, yeah, there's like doors off to the side that lead to like stairwells. You guys are pretty familiar, so if you say like, I want to go where I know that this thing would be.
Yeah, let's go try to find their dad.
I want to look at Karis's face and see if I can see any emotions or detect any like hints that he might know what's going on.
Karis just
Roll
looks
an
kind of
insight.
horrified.
Roll an insight.
I'm pretty good at insight, actually, mate. Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Karis, I'm gonna open up your character
I'm gonna
sheet.
grab him by the shell and go, what the fuck's going on?
So here's the thing, right? Like it gets tricky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know what Karis would be thinking right now. And only you know that, right? So it kind of depends on, are you trying to hide some emotion or are you not trying to hide some emotion? Like, are you, you know?
I definitely look horrified, but that's about
So
it.
it's up to you to kind of decide if you are rolling against that insight or rolling just in general, or even rolling at all.
I don't think I would roll. I think I'm be pretty open, at least a little bit open right now. I was about to actually say something, so
Okay.
yeah. So I think that he would know something.
All right. Right. What do you? Go ahead.
So I just like I've seen something like this before, and it's not good.
Funny enough, Karis, I kind of got the not good, vibe before you said
Real
anything.
fucking clever.
But,
Why don't you tell us what's going on?
Where have you seen this before?
It's some kind. I've seen it in books. I've researched it.
Books, mate.
Yeah, books. I read books.
Not naughty books. No.
Book good.
It's some kind of eldritch being.
What?
Has it manifested here? Are we in the same plane of existence, or perhaps have we somehow transdimensionally traveled in that your portal relocation has been misdirected by some other influence or sphere or plane from this eldritch creature, or has it in fact manifested itself and decrepitly overrun the halls of Midas?
I think this is Midas because it's pretty much a one-stop. Once I open that door, we go back here.
Bullshit! You fucking got infested with some fucking STD or some shit, and now we're in this weird place.
Did this come up? Like,
I don't know.
we did this?
Did the orb do this?
I don't.
I mean, they told us to
I
put
don't
it
know
back.
what did
We didn't
this.
do anything differently.
Someone
I don't
fucks up. I blame Dad, to
So-
be honest.
Karis,
hungry dad.
it did
Are you
in any of
saying
your research, did it say how we can get rid of this? How we can go back to normal?
My research says these are supremely powerful beings.
What research is this?
So these are- These are all beings. These are all creature. That thing down the hall. That's like a creature. There's more of them.
I don't know if there's more of them. That's definitely one of them.
Something a bit fishy going on here.
Is there any way to fight them?
Where did these things come
I
from?
don't know. I've never tried to fight one.
All I'm going to say is, Karis, if that is your real name, you twat. Okay?
Oh, relationship trouble.
When you were first assigned to this group, I was told to investigate you slightly, maybe look into your past, maybe ask you a few questions about what you might know. And it
Why
seems
didn't
at
you
this
do that?
moment, some weird fucking shit's going on, mate, alright?
That seems like I could have made some excellent roleplay situations. Why didn't you do that?
Early on. I may have forgotten, alright? The point is, my father asked me to ask a lot about your research and knowledge. So, either I blame him, or I blame you, you monkey.
Okay, well, right now is not the time for us to be fighting against each other.
This is the perfect
right?
time, Moose. Who made you fucking leader?
Your dad.
Well, where is he? Eh?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's actually a good question. Do you think
We should go find your dad.
Yeah. All right.
He'll know how this started.
I'm gonna lead them. I guess they would know. We're all gonna go. Yeah.
Okay.
Ferris has done nothing but keep our asses alive.
Yeah, well,
okay,
you
I
can
can't
go
believe
at the
that.
front, so just fucking, you go first, mate, yeah?
I'll go first.
I'm gonna stand next to Karis and go with him.
Thank you.
You're mental. And then I'm going to whisper in Karis' ear, I can't believe I kissed you and trusted you. I feel so betrayed. A man's heart can only get broken so many fucking times.
That was a special moment, and nothing can take that away.
You died.
Okay. All right. So, you guys begin to move through the halls of the ministry. Carefully, being careful not to touch the things you know, as little as possible that you touch. And occasionally you'll just like walk by like a wall, and like an eye will just open up on that wall and just like watch you walk past as you move by. You guys approach a set of stairs, and you see that there's like inky blackness just running down it. It's just like, are you gonna walk up those stairs, or are you gonna try to find a different?
I would like to first touch the inky blackness and see if I can discern what it smells like or its material. Perhaps I will give it a little.
Karis advises against eating it.
Hey, I don't need any more of your advice, Mr.
Do your thing, bud.
Tentacle expert. All right, I've had a lot of substances in my body. Okay, I think I can have a little bit of black squid shit.
Oh god.
Okay, so you reach down and touch the inky blackness. You take 6 points of acid damage at the beginning. It doesn't just you like touch it, and it's almost like that scene in The Matrix where he like touches the mirror, and it goes, and then it just going up his arm, and it just starts spreading and going up your arm, and you're just like, whoa, and you're like trying to rub it off, and it's like, as you rub it off, your skin is like boiling, and you've got like burn marks all down your arm as you take 6 points of acid damage, and the inky blackness begins to solidify and turn into a mass of like black pudding, which is like, and it just starts stretching out towards you guys. Everybody, well, hold on. I'll need to.
What did it taste like?
Don't fucking touch that
He
shit.
he didn't get it anywhere close to his mouth. All right, I just need to
Chop off
get
the arm,
you guys.
Tosh. Slow down. I need that arm.
Even though there's technically not anything on this scene right now.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Are we in combat now?
Mm-hmm.
I need to.
My bad, guys.
We've been up for 24 hours at this point. We've not slept.
I'm sleepy.
This is a long ass day.
Kinda had like a little mini coma power nap, so that's good.
What do we get back from short rests? Do we get any spell slots?
Only warlocks.
Just,
I've got one divine smite left.
I have no spells.
yeah,
So
initiative.
you guys can do initiative if you click on your icon first,
I can't do that.
and then roll it. Oh god. You're the worst human being I've ever met before in my life.
That's so
Ryan
fucking
does
rude.
not want to hurt these things.
No, apparently not.
Thank you for stopping me from touching it, by the way, Karis. Oh, how about Valdis? Don't touch it. Oh, just like I wouldn't advise that. Fuck you.
You yelled at me and said, "Don't tell me what to do."
No, that's not happened.
Okay. Hip hop. All right.
Pop anonymous.
All right. All right. So technically, Valdis would actually be in the front.
This is a good point raised by Twitch chat. Is,
no.
Jay Halibut. Moose takes over for one mission and everything goes to shit in Midas, so... Nice work, mate!
I didn't ask for this. You know that, Valdis.
That's bullshit. I see we had that moment, didn't you? I gave you a dagger.
I think you're just mad she denied your kiss, but okay.
It's a life or death situation, Gobbo. Just because you don't
Yeah,
even
I
have...
deny your kiss and then you shove me off a roof. Let's talk about that. Let's unpack
I was
that.
trying to help.
Wow, to unpack.
Just because Gobbo doesn't even have lips. She's just got like...
I have lips. What kind of creature do you think I am?
Folds of
A
skin.
lipless creature.
Valdis' plan was, "Oh, the leader died. Looks like I'm leader again."
No.
Yeah, if anyone had any reason
I would also.
to destroy Midas, I think it would be Valdis. So putting that out
He's
there.
ganging up on me now. It's bullshit.
Oh boy, here we go.
I would also like to remind everyone that you don't have weapons, or at least none of the ones that you were carrying before.
Well,
Nice one, Karis. Why didn't you make me stop touching that, you know? All your fault, mate.
Next time I'm just gonna mage hand slap you. Just I don't want you to stop doing anything.
This is rude.
So have we stepped on this stuff before, like with our boots, and it hasn't hurt us, or is this the first time we've touched
this
it at
is
all?
like the first time where it's like a big viscous like substance. Before it's just like some faint ooze on the ground, and this is like a literally like
Resident Evil 7 kind of.
like very thick, oily, like real like substance to it. Other than just like a film on stuff. You know what I mean? Oh god.
Do you guys ever read that like Reddit no sleep story, Mold?
no. I want to though.
Really good.
Well, now I do.
Yeah.
I want to go camping and read it.
Oh god.
All right. So, you guys are. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It's just a real simple. Mbatu doesn't have a sword. What's he gonna do? Okay, so we're going to. Let's see. So it's gonna be. Bless you. It's gonna be Mbatu. Bless you twice. It's gonna be Mbatu's turn first. He is going to blink up and basically grab Valdist and push him out of the way.
Oi, I don't need your help.
And like just like kind of like stand up and just like and just hold himself there. Well, actually, no. He has his smaller, what is it, like Tonto blade, like the smaller of the two blades. I think that's what it's called. So he's going to take that out and he's going to slash at it. I moved the. I moved my. There it is. Yeah, not very high AC. It's a slurm. It's a slurm.
A slurm.
Okay, so it's going to hit. He's going to do 9 points of damage.
I hope that's like half S life.
As he's like slashes at it.
He's got a lot of health. What the fuck?
And as he slashes at it, the acid splashes up and gets on Mbatu, and he's just like, ah! And he takes.
This is some alien shit.
As he takes 5 points of damage, attacking it. All right, that makes it Moose's turn.
Someone
I'm gonna try.
snuggles. Oh wait.
Oof.
Too soon.
Oof.
Too fucking soon.
Oof.
You want
Sorry.
to say that again? I will shove you into that.
This is about to become like player versus player.
Oh god.
Fun fact, this was just a real big build-up for a battle royale game.
Oh my god.
The table Civil War.
No one's got any weapons though.
Oh my god, I want that.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna hit it with some poison spray and see what happens. That's all I've got.
Well, shit, team leader then, aren't you?
All right, it makes a
I don't
Constitution
think
saving throw,
Sorry.
which presumably it fails. DC 14. It does fail. No, not even presumably. It definitely fails. So it's gonna take that that 8.
Nice.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh wait, that was slashing damage. Hold on.
Fire, okay.
Hold on. Mbatu's slash was slashing damage. Okay, so when it was slashed, it splashes Mbatu, and
What?
It causes the slime to split.
Oh.
Okay.
Can anybody hear those foxes flying outside my window?
Are those cats?
Yeah.
Foxes.
Those are
Really?
Foxes?
Hashtag Great Britain problems.
Well,
Sounds like
London
cat.
problems, really.
Okay. Ooh, perfect. They both have the same initiative.
Shit on it.
All right, cool. Yeah, so it splits. All right, so which one are you attacking? We don't have to re-roll or anything.
I'll do the one closest to Mbatu.
Okay. So it's gonna take 8 points of poison damage.
Can I see you cast poison spray, Moose?
Just swamp away at some of the pudding. What's that?
It's a blow. I like it.
What? I missed. What'd you say?
I like to imagine that I can like grow like poison spores in my hand and then just blow it.
Yeah, and when it hits the pudding, it like dissolves away at some of it.
My poison's stronger than your poison.
For sure. Except now it's the pudding's turn. All right. So the first one's gonna slide this way and come at Gabo.
Oh boy!
Like
Oh boy!
an extension reaches out and attempts to. Attempts to hit Gabo. Just reading the damage here. It's great. Okay. 22 to hit. Woo!
Tits.
All right, so it does. Max roll, 9 points of bludgeoning damage as this big like hold on.
Oof.
What are you down to? Oh no, you're okay. Okay, you're
Okay.
okay. You're alive. You're alive.
Yeah. Then on top of that is the acid damage.
Okay.
Son of a blob.
Take
Aren't
16
goblins
points
immune to acid?
You take 16 points of acid damage.
Wow.
In addition, non-magical armor worn by the target is partly dissolved and takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to AC it offers if the armor is destroyed. Armor is destroyed if the penalty reduces its AC to 10. What kind of armor do you have?
other.
That reduces it to 10. So your armor is dissolved.
Naked Gobbo just running around.
Or just like it,
Oh, God.
it sizzles
Oh my
away
God.
at your armor. So Gobbo drops and it begins sizzling away at your armor. Okay. The next Slurm is going to attack Mbatu. That is going to miss. So fortunately, guys, good news! Mbatu's fine.
Oh my god.
All right, Valdis, it is your turn.
I'm gonna whip my whip at the one that was near Gobbo.
Okay.
Yep. I've got to roll it, haven't I?
Yeah. Doesn't just happen.
Well, I clicked it.
That is going to hit. They're not hard to hit.
Yes.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna make this a smite then.
Okay.
All right, here we go, baby. Slash roll 2d8. Boom. Wait, hang on. No.
Nope.
There we go. There we go.
Nice.
Okay, so you're going to do a total of 13 points of damage to the one near God.
Radiant damage.
Yep. And the first one is... Ooh, the first one's slashing, though. Okay.
Oh.
Is it a fiend?
I'm gonna do that. It is not a
Slashing
feat.
makes them split.
Is it undead?
It is not undead.
Is it an undead fiend? I'll stop now. Sorry.
As it... and splits into two more. This one's
No more
going to-
slashing.
get added to the initiative tracker.
Well, I've got nothing else. What am I going to do?
I don't know. Yeah.
Actually, my dagger's a bit piercing. Damage.
There you go.
Plunge into the heart of the beast. I'll counterattack with my dagger if I can. How about that?
All right, I'm also going to say that, like, for the sake of all of this, this is like a hallway here that you were coming down, where the stairs were here, and then they kind of went to a landing before it went like up the other direction, right? So that ooze was coming down those stairs.
So there's more ooze on that stairs, not just these guys?
No. This is the ooze you're dealing with.
Oh, okay. Whew.
I'm not a fuck. I was about to say I'm not a sadist, and then I'm like, I totally am. Okay.
Whoa.
Not in a sexual way.
Okay, well, I don't know. It was
That just means you delight in the pain of others.
That could be
Not
sexual.
that kind of delight.
I mean,
Okay,
yes,
Valdis, are you doing anything else?
I'm going to go...
Jumping behind Moose and throwing her in the way again?
Oh.
I'm going to put my whip... I'm going to go... And my whip's going to, like, wrap around my body. And then I'm going to draw my dagger like this and go...
Okay. All right. That's going to make it Donnie's turn. Donnie is going to blink forward and swap places with Gabo.
I just imagine her dragging my body.
As she just kind of pushes you, she like pushes you back. And she heard you guys basically saying that, you know, don't use slash. Don't slash it, it just splits them.
Nobody said that.
I did.
Paris said that.
Several
Yeah,
times.
no, it was literally you, mate, alright?
At this point, Karis is like one of the few people that Donnie actually listens to. Okay, so she's going to take out a kunai. She's basically a small throwing dagger and just take it out and try to stab at it. I'm actually gonna go back because I forgot that technically that was a melee attack with your whip. Even though you're whipping, it's still a melee attack, so you have to take
Is
1d8 acid damage.
That
Yep.
sounds like bullshit.
You take 6 points of acid damage.
It's whipping it down. Fuck it. Can't really argue with the DM, can you guys? Not really.
Nope.
It's his game.
I mean, you can. It just
fucking
doesn't usually work out in your favor. All right. Okay. So Donnie is going to stab at the Schlurm. It hits. For 7 points. And she is going to take, as that dissolves away. Okay. Okay. She's gonna take the 1d8 acid damage by doing that. 1! Donnie's like, what is so hard about this? Wow, I got a little Austrian there.
What's so hard about this? Oh my god! I don't even know. You guys are weak. Little puny.
Gabo, make a death saving throw.
All right. Woo!
Nice.
Easy
That's one,
peasy.
that's one success. You guys are just death saving throws. Last 2 weeks.
Easy.
Is the name of the game. Karis, it is your turn.
I'm going to I'm gonna shoot Eldritch Blast at the 2 weak ones, 1 each.
Okay.
So
All right.
there's the first one.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
All right, that one.
Cool.
And like little bits just go flying on the walls and it smashed into a bunch of little tiny bits. And then the next one.
Boop.
Yep, that was gonna hit.
Yeah.
There we go.
And it's only the 6. So
Okay. Yeah.
technically. So
Yeah.
that one does take that force damage and just
Cool.
it's still around though. Okay. Speaking of still around, it's going to
Oh damn! It's hanging in there.
slide forward and attempt to pseudopod Dani. 14 to hit is gonna miss. She's got a 15. Mbatu's got a 16.
Wow.
AC. So Mbatu is just like he's like kind of like she's the little so basically it's a slashing dagger is what it really comes. It's a dagger, but it does 1d6 slashing instead of 1d4 stabbing. That's what it is. It's more like a short sword, I guess. A slashing sword. So he's gonna pull out a kunai as well. Just be like, okay, and stab at the smaller one north of him. It'll definitely hit, and we'll kill it. But he will take the 1d8 acid damage.
Should have left these guys at home.
I don't like. This isn't exactly what I was expecting here. Moose, it is your turn.
Last blob.
There you go.
Okay. Yep, that will do 15 points. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna sizzle it. Wait, it has to save. I'm assuming it's gonna fail, but it could make it. Actually, no, it has a good save. Nope.
You were
it took
saying?
Sizzles away slightly. That makes it its turn. It's going to attack Mbatu with its suitor purd.
I'll do the sound effects.
That one will hit. So Mbatu is going to take. Oh shit! I forgot about that. Is metal or wood? Fuck it. I won't worry about that. They were just little kunai anyway. I will say that the two kunai that they used to stab into them like dissolved. Because the same sort of thing that happens to armor happens to weapons.
Ooh.
But if they're made of metal or wood, so technically Valdis's rope or his whip would not have done that. So that's why I allowed it. Okay. Slash R. What am I doing? 1D. I just looked up and saw that. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot. D6 plus 3. So 6 plus 20. 26 points of damage. Oh my god.
What?
Batu's real rough.
Oh.
As he's like, ah! And his armor begins sizzling away. He has a permanent. He now has 15 AC because he's lost one.
Ooh.
Okay. Valdis, it is your turn.
I would like to get, as Mbatu is in, I'd like to do a 360. It's very important.
Right.
No, a 180.
Obviously.
No, 360.
Yeah,
And
clearly.
as he obviously moves out of the way a little bit, I'm going to throw 2 daggers
Okay.
at the thing.
Okay.
And I'll say something cool, but I don't have to.
That'll hit
Ooh.
for sure. And that one will not. Wait, no, that one will hit. Your armor class is only 7. It's a slime on the ground. All right, so 6 points and so 14 points total. It is still technically there. Donnie, seeing you do that, is going to take one of her kunai and do the same thing. That's going to hit. 6 points. It smashes and just it disperses and splats and such. Your daggers that you threw are gone.
Yeah, marked it.
They sizzle away. So, just for the record. Okay, so Gabo is down. Clothes are like sizzling away. Like,
What does it smell like? Does it smell bad?
I used spare the dying on Gabo.
Burnt hair.
Nurse.
burnt leather.
Does it smell like breakfast?
No.
Bacon.
Maybe like yeah. I mean, I guess it would have kind of
I've eaten goblin before.
a meaty kind of smell, but the thing is, this is corrosive, not from heat. So this is like dissolving in, hydrochloric acid, kind of
Like
it
when
doesn't
you
smell good.
like make caramel. No.
Do you use hydrochloric acid to make
Sometimes. Depends on what planet.
Okay.
Hey guys, don't touch the thing. That's not a good idea.
No. Gabo's stable but unconscious. We don't have healing spells or potions.
Thank you.
Batu's about to die.
Oh, so I've got to carry
do
this
we-
naked goblin away.
Okay, Valdis, you grew up here.
Mm.
You know this place like the back of your hand. Do you know where the equipment storage would be, where we could like raid and get new armor, weapons, healing potions?
I mean,
Gabo?
you do.
I mean,
You absolutely know.
I don't think Gabo's conscious, right?
I think actually all of you would know.
I think we should go straight to my dad's
We what?
office and let's just not touch anything. We'll be fine.
you guys know.
Yeah, okay.
Is
But
Gabo
all-
conscious?
Like, yeah, you know where
You're unconscious.
like
Oh, okay.
is.
Which is closer, the procurement
My
place
dad's
or
office.
the dad's
Definitely
office?
Dad's office.
I would say the offices. The offices are definitely closer. They're closer
Okay.
to the front of the building because anyone in power doesn't want to have to go far to get where their office is.
Okay. We'll go to his name's Theron, right? Aaron?
You mean
Theron
Dad?
Thorn.
Yeah, that's right.
Daddy Thorn.
Dad.
Alright, let's go to the offices first, and then equipment storage.
Okay. Valdis, do you want to grab Gabo?
Not really. Look, we're back in Midas. We can just leave it here. She'll be fine.
Okay, I'll grab Gabo.
I'm not carrying that
Thank you,
naked
Karis.
goblin around.
So as you guys are walking through the halls, occasionally you hear a small crunch underneath your footsteps, and you just subtle, like sounds like it's like you're stepping on like branches, right? Like that sound. And as you look down, you realize you just stepped on bones, just cleanly dissolved bones, bleached white.
Too bad Gabo is unconscious. She would love this.
All right, so and you get closer
Sorry,
and
can
closer.
I do like a? I want to see if they're human bones. Like, can I try and identify bones?
Sure, yeah. Give me a medicine check.
Doctor?
Doctor?
They're definitely humanoid. They're definitely people.
Guys, these human bones. Maybe everyone that's here is now dead. Hashtag blame
Let's stay
Karis.
positive. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves.
Everybody's dead.
There's a possibility they're still alive, okay? If anyone had a safe room, it would be your father. So let's keep going. Let's stay hopeful, okay? We don't know until we know.
Karis looks at Valdis and is just like,
Oh my god, Cameron!
Did you see that moose? That wasn't a friendly look. That was a look of that's not.
Boys, please, okay? Deep breath. We got this. It's okay. We can't be the only ones alive. There's no way. There's gotta be a survivor somewhere. Somewhere.
So I guess we head to
We keep
Father
going. Yeah.
Daddy Thorn's office.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So you get to his office. It's like this in a section where there's like a desk outside where your dad's like secretary, manage everything like that, and it's like you get this huge office, and you go to this really fancy door that the door is like half dissolved and like hanging on a hinge and such like that, and you open the door, and you open the door, and it doesn't look any different than anywhere else. It just smashed and destroyed and ooze just kind of running down the walls, like seemingly like originating at the ceiling and just like dripping down the walls, right? And
Father. Sorry.
and you look around real quick, and it's nothing. It just looks the exact same as anywhere else. And you all go to leave, and as you're walking out, everyone except Valdis, please remove your headphones.
Ah, no.
And now, yeah, I'll do the thing when you're done. All right, Valdis,
Yes.
you were the last one to leave as you're walking out. You just hear.
Is this going into the office?
This is coming from behind your father's desk.
Okay.
In the office, and you glance back, and you just hear, Valdis.
Oh my God, Father!
And you step back into the office, and you come running around the desk.
Oh, thanks, the gods. Oh, good. Help me up. Let's get out of here. Karis. It was Karasy.
You
He tricked us all. The orb, it didn't come back to us.
What did it do? Why is it? What happened? The fuck? The shit? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. What happened?
We don't know. The Karis is working for another worldly entity.
You see that he's like holding like a bloody wound on his chest, and he's just kind of like seeping, and you hear like this kind of sucking sound anytime he moves his hand, like he is currently like sealing a sucking chest wound on himself. And it's just like,
help me up. We can get out of here. The others, the teleportation circles, they've headed out. What?
I'm not going
What do
to
you
help
mean,
you,
no?
Father.
What? Don't be ridiculous. Help me up.
No.
Let's go.
You don't know this. But all those days, those years ago, when you sent me on that mission to Jakku, you got all of my friends killed, you fuck, and I've never forgiven you. And you never knew what oath I took, did you, Father? I took an oath of vengeance against you, Dad, and now I get to watch you die. That's right. I'm really a bastard.
You were always a disappointment.
No, I wasn't. I'm the best son you'll ever did have. And now I don't even have to finish off myself. Time has taken its toll on you.
he like reaches up and like tries to like grab you, like, and it just kind of leaves like this inky black and bloody like handprint that just kind of goes down your chest as he just
I'm gonna just stare in his eyes.
Help me.
I won't help you, but I will save Midas. This is, it's still worth saving. How do I stop this?
I'm trying to think of how we would respond. I'm gonna let you die, but first,
I will let
quick
him die.
question.
Fuck him. I'll save Midas though.
Well, hold on, wait. Why do you have headphones on? Get your headphones off.
I saw Bayliun talking, and I was like,
Yeah, we're talking to each
you're
other.
talking to Karis. I can't hear you now, but my bad. I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused.
You're right.
And all right, so he just looks at you, and he just says,
We're regrouping. Take me to them.
No. You're going to stay here and you're going to die. Alright? Because it's what you deserve. Because you are responsible for the deaths of so many people, Father. So many people you sent on missions to do your bidding. Alright? And so many people are dead because of you. Alright? It's what you deserve. And I won't let anyone else die if I can. I will save this place and anyone else left in it. But you, mate, your time's up. It's over for you. Alright?
okay. Do you just get up and walk away, or do you finish him off?
I want to take some kind of necklace or ring or something that belongs to him that
Yeah,
I
he's
would
probably got,
rightfully
like,
inherit because
an arm. Yeah, he's got some sort of like charm around his neck.
Okay, well I'm gonna take that. All right,
And you like snap it off in like a super like,
give him one of them,
thematic way. Okay.
and then I'm just gonna get up and just walk away to the sounds of his dying, sputtering breaths.
Yeah, you just hear as you walk out the door, like the last thing you hear before you shut the door behind you is just and you close the door.
I put that thing around my neck.
And
Cool. So I have diarrhea for the rest of the game.
Karis as well. I don't know if he put his head in. There.
Finally! Oh my god, that looked so intense.
All right. So, as you guys are making your way off to like the procurement / armory / like like that kind of section.
I would also just like to say, for the context of the story, you guys now see me putting an amulet around my neck.
Yeah. Like you see like Valdez kind of like catching up and like putting an amulet around his neck. Gabo, I think, is still unconscious.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, carry on.
Okay. Is that your dad's? Did you just grab that from his office?
Yeah, it was in his office.
What else was in the office?
Black slimy shit, mate. You sure you don't know anything about this, Karis?
Valdez?
Huh?
About the necklace?
No, Moose. I'm talking to this fucking warlock.
About the necklace?
No, about all of this fucking disaster that's going on.
I
right
know it's
now.
an eldritch being.
It's-
Other than that, I
right.
don't know.
I don't know much about warlocks, but I know they're slimy, alright? They fucking stink. They're acidic, alright? And if you redecorated your bedroom, it'd probably look like this, mate. So what the fuck's going on? Tell us now, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I don't know.
Bam!
I have no
Valdez.
idea.
I'm gonna punch Karis in the face.
Make an attack roll.
I'll do it with my dagger.
I don't think you with a dagger.
Well, I don't have an
no, I
unarmed
mean-
attack. I was all this.
Oh yeah, so I think it would be that minus. Well, you don't get to use dexterity, so whatever it would be a strength check,
Okay, you may just roll strength. A
Yeah.
save, or I just
not a save. Just click on strength. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna miss. He like goes to throw a punch at you, and you're just like,
What the hell?
Valdez, come on, we're the only peoples here.
Moose,
We
You don't
can
know
work
the full
together.
story, okay? Let this motherfucker answer for himself.
Karis has done nothing but carry your half-dead sister.
I have experience with eldritch beings. I don't know what this
I
is.
need answers.
Karis, do you know if these things have any kind of weakness?
I don't.
He's lying.
I truthfully do not.
Valdez, did you see any trace of your father in the office?
No, he wasn't there. All right,
Okay.
but I know that this is all because of the orb. I can just tell. All right, I know.
It
This
seems to
because
make
of the orb?
sense.
Yeah,
It seems to make sense. Why do you think that, though?
because
Specifically.
Insight?
I can't tell you. You just have to trust me, okay?
What do you mean you can't tell us? What do you know about the orb?
I can't tell you, okay?
Valdez, what do you know? What are you hiding
All
from
I
us?
know
We're the
is-
only people alive
All
right
I
now.
know is, okay, that the orb didn't go where it was supposed to go, alright? It went somewhere else. And the reason it went somewhere else is because of that fucking warlock right there.
I didn't even
What do you
touch
mean?
it.
Oh, he didn't
He
touch
never touched it. He never
I'm not
even
talking
touched the
about,
bag.
Yeah, but we don't know what he did before the bag, okay? He brought us back here. He makes portals to all kinds of places, alright?
Valdez, you're not making any sense.
Alright. Well, listen, mate, you gotta pick right now, me or him, alright? Because he fucking is lying to us all.
Oh, what do you think I'm lying about?
Okay, Valdez,
Oh, just a
can
question.
you just...
No, sorry, I don't want to interrupt. Don't all
good question.
Isn't it true, Karis, that all warlocks serve a deity or some kind of being, a creature?
Patron?
Who do you
Correct.
Who do you serve, Karis?
Who do I serve?
Yeah.
I serve an eldritch being.
Oh. Do you want to elaborate on that at all?
I don't know its name. I have made a pact with it to for my own personal reasons.
Oh, and personal reasons, right? Not anything that would affect
Not to
all of
overthrow
us
Midas, I'll tell
in
you
a
that.
situation like this, right? No. Okay. There's nothing to do with the orb in there. It's not spoke to you or suggested anything or being, influencing your thoughts or decisions or anything like that.
No.
Okay, now I'm insight check Karis.
Okay.
Okay. Karis, you can here's what I would do. I would go and look at what your bonuses are for deception, what your bonuses are for persuasion and stuff like that. And then don't click it because it shows what that is. Or actually, you know what? No. Fuck.
You want to look at it and see what mine are?
No. So you can do a /DM roll, I think it is.
You want me to try for you?
GM roll. Maybe.
GM roll? And only you can see it?
Yeah, /GM roll, and it only sends it to me.
And then I type what I'm rolling?
Type what you're rolling.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Shit just went down, people.
It says it's unrecognized command.
/GM.
/GM roll, and then, yeah, it didn't.
/GM space
No
ROLL?
No space, just.
Oh, there you go.
Roll. Yeah.
Still no.
What? I just did it.
I know, it's not. I think that might be only you can do that and roll it so we can't see it.
Did you do that?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. All right, hold on. Shit. There's definitely a way to do it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm looking as well.
Rolling in secret. To perform a roll that can only be seen by the GM, do /GM roll space formula. So like 1d20.
I don't. Oh, then maybe I can't do like the ability.
Yeah,
You would do.
You have to manually do it. That's
I
why
see.
I'm saying look at what your bonus is, and then 1d20 plus that. Hold on, I need to look at your character real quick. Oh, I guess /W me to tell me which one that was.
Oh.
Okay, so, Karis looks confused and just is bewildered, and his eyes are darting around and just being like, he has no idea what's going on here.
Okay. Valdez, Karis, at the end of the day, we are the only people here, so we need to work together. Whether or not you two trust each other, we need to work together to stay alive. And you guys can deal with your bullshit later, but right now, we need to survive. We need to find other survivors.
Fine.
Can you guys work together temporarily? Thank you.
I agree.
Shut up.
I feel like I was just put on Inquisition, and I don't know what he was doing in that room over there.
Karis, I believe you, okay?
I don't believe him.
Okay, but we just need to work together for now.
I wonder why. He's being defensive.
What happened in the room? Where'd you go?
I found my dad's amulet.
You were gone for a little bit.
I took it. That was it.
You took it.
Yeah, took it. It's mine, mate. Yeah?
That was your dad's.
Yeah, well, he's not here anymore, is he? So...
He's not?
Well, I don't know, maybe.
That sounds very... Okay.
Did you find any trace of your dad in there?
No.
Okay. All right, let's go to the equipment room. We need to heal. We need to get weapons. We need to stock up right now. So let's go to the equipment room.
It's downstairs.
Okay.
I think. Ask the DM. Like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be on like a main level in a back area, maybe a large area that's essentially like armory and provisions and stuff like that, regulated by like a provisions officer and such like that. So you guys, you make your way down. You've got Gabo slumped over a shoulder, and you're working your way through. You, at a few times, you see figures. You swear, like, as you're like walking across like one of the balcony areas, like one of the catwalk areas, and you kind of like glance over and you see figures like moving around. And as you like glance over, you kind of like duck back down and you kind of glance over again. Give someone who has the really good stealth, probably, well, not Gabo, someone who otherwise has a really good sneak roll.
I've got 2.
Yeah, mine's 2 as well.
I have 2.
All right, so someone just give me a perception check.
I mean, I've got really good perception. I mean,
Perception's 3.
mine's fine. I'll just do it.
Oh yeah, go for it.
You glance over. You glance over, and I'm gonna give him a second to.
Thank you for the bits. Appreciate
That's so
it.
generous.
Hope you have a good Sunday. Thank you.
Glance over, and you look down, and you see figures kind of moving around, and you notice they're not walking. They're just kind of levitating and floating just a couple of inches above the ground, on a level below you in the main hall. They're floating across the ground, and they're wearing dark, thick, some sort of leathery clothing. And they're not wearing anything on. There's no hats or anything like that. They're not wearing anything on their heads, but it's got very like purple skin, and they just kind of glide before they disappear into somewhere else in the building.
Did you guys see that?
Did we?
Shapes
I
in
mean,
the dark.
Valdis is the one who glanced over, so
Oh.
No, I guess we
No? What did you see?
I saw shapes. Purple
Like people?
figures. Yeah, they look like more warlocks.
You said they were purple
Yeah,
figures?
well, tieflings are all fucking purple, aren't they?
Were they tieflings?
I don't know. They were purple people.
Where did they
I
go?
don't
Purple
know.
people
Let's
eaters.
just get to the armory.
Fine,
I'm sure it was nothing. Just ignore it. It's fine.
Okay, we'll put a pin in that. Let's keep going for the
Agreed.
equipment.
as you guys head off towards the provisioning area, let's take a little break.
Oh. All right. We'll be back in 2 minutes, guys.
Whoop whoop!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your break. Seb is pouring a beer, so he can't say welcome back. So now I'm in charge. It is my stream, so I was always in charge. The illusion of control, people. These fickle streamers. Am I speaking?
I never was under the illusion that I was in charge. The scariest thing is when you constantly fuck with your players and you realize that one of them can just be like, all right, well, we're done. Turning off the stream.
All right.
All right. Okay, so, all right, you guys, when we come back, we're like back from our commercial break, and you guys are like outside a door, and the door is like half open, or not half open, like cracked open, but it's like caught in some sort of mass of, it's like red. It looks like red. Like almost like ground beef, like red meat, just like muscle meat, right? That's like caught on it, and you know that through here is where the through here is where like the provisioning section / armory / like more stuff that usually gets used for agents getting sent out is.
It's in there.
It's not black sludge though. It's just meat.
Hack it up.
Yes. Yeah. So it's like red muscle meat, like steak, like uncooked steak texture is what you kind of see, like kind of blocking the door at the bottom of the door frame / into where it is.
Like just like a haunch of meat is just like.
Hot.
Like I'm trying to.
All right, so you've got the door frame, right, and then you've got the door which is cracked open. In that section, like right at the bottom, what you see that's like blocking it, because you went to like kind of push it, and you realize there's some resistance to it. And you look down at the bottom of the door where the door frame and the door are there. In that crack, you just see like it just looks like red meat, which is like there and in the way and like blocking the door from opening any further.
Can someone Spartan kick this open?
I'll attempt to cut the meat with my dagger.
Okay, so you just get down like on your knees and start. All right, just give me damage with your dagger.
If
I mean, you're not gonna
get
miss,
hurt,
so.
guys, then it's gonna be very upsetting. All right.
I just realized I was not on the right thing, so I didn't see the damage. Okay. All right, so 6 damage. So as you start jabbing into it, you like jab into it and you start like cutting at it. You're just like and like slicing at it. And it's cutting like you were cutting a steak, but you're cutting a steak like you were jabbing it with a knife and dragging it through it rather than like with a serrated blade, right? So it's like has that resistance, and you can feel like the grain of the meat, like the tissue like pulling across it. And as you cut into it, you just hear like a whispering in your mind. It's just like you just hear like, stop that.
Fuck off.
Why would you cut this? I don't know if you guys can hear when I'm.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know if it's my mic.
Oh, it picks it up. It did. Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't pick up if I'm loud enough, so I'm like trying to be like. Grrr.
Yeah, you were good.
I hear that too, or is it just him?
None of us so desperate to have like secret.
No. That's fine. I'm just trying to. I have to look at the stats real quick.
Stats. Oh God.
Yeah, you can hear it. Everyone can hear this. This like
Where
whispering.
is that coming from?
It seems to be coming out
Karis?
from the door.
What is this?
Someone's dragging something in the floor above me.
I have no idea.
Oh, mate, you don't know. For a warlock, you're pretty fucking uninformed, aren't you? All this
Guys, we can't
reading
really
you
fight
do,
anything
he's
right now.
fucking nothing, do you? What have you been doing?
You were born and raised in Midas. Why don't you know anything?
I don't know, apparently, because the fucking plot doesn't fucking...
Boys.
I don't know how to win at poker.
Are you still cutting?
Welcome to
Thomas?
Toxic Masculinity, the D&D game.
I will keep cutting. Yeah, I'll just keep hacking.
The whispers
Okay.
get worse.
All right, so all right, you cut away. So you continue hearing like this whispering noise, but it sounds like a bunch of voices. Like imagine a game got Chilbo, you really liked it. The just constant whispering, and it's just a bunch of voices.
Hellblade?
A bunch. Yes.
Ooh, Hellblade.
Senua's Sacrifice. Senua's messed with my brain and never could play it. So it's just this constant like barrage of different voices and different whispers and different like things as it's stabbing it, and it's like stuff like, what's he think he's gonna accomplish? It won't open the door, just cutting meat. And like various different things like, why is he doing it? He should stop cutting it right now. And all this, like these voices just like, just coming in, and they're all coming out from the behind that door.
If I gave in to the voices in my head and self-doubt, I would never have got out the 2nd grade.
Is Valdis making any progress?
Yeah. He's definitely like cutting at it. And the door is like moving. He's like leaning against the door, so it's like opening a little bit more and more as he's cutting further and further at it, and he's like able to get a little bit further. I'm just gonna
keep cutting and see if anyone in this group stops me.
Kind of curious to see what happens.
Yeah.
And we need to get in there. We need loot.
Okay. At some point, as he like, it just one of them, it gets to the point where it's just like, it gets like louder and louder and louder the more the door gets open, and he's cutting away at this meat. That it finally like cuts away at it, and it just like gets louder and louder, and it's like, what is he doing? Tell him to stop! Make him stop! And it just gets louder, and finally it's just like a loud like, stop! And as he does that, it like slams into it, and he draws it back, and it cuts away at the meat just enough where the door slams open, and Valdis rather, like basically falls in into the room as it like slams open, and you basically see a room that is just covered in this ground meat looking substance, and there's like a column of meat in the middle with all of these weird teethy mouths all just going like mad in the middle, and all of them just like shouting and moving. Everyone except Gabo needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you know
Thanks.
about this, Karis. I just want to say this. A nice crispy piece of meat.
We're doing wisdom? Is that what we're doing?
Give me a nice crispy piece of meat.
Saving throw.
Oh, save, right? Oops.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
No problem, mate. Found this wisest person around.
Oh yeah, you actually. All right, hold on. I actually need to make saves for Donnie.
Nice crispy piece of meat. Thank you, chat.
I just recently played that, so I know that.
That's great.
And
Bagheera wants water.
Batu.
I know.
Oh, everybody makes your saving throw. Congratulations.
We did.
You're wise.
You can
Proud of
make
you guys.
reactions, and you are not compelled by what the voices are making you do.
Hell yeah.
Well, that would have been interesting.
So basically, what you've just fallen into is like the staging room, right? Like the room where the people who are coming to get something from the provisions come into, and there's like windows there where they're like, this is my request form and blah 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 blah, and they get supplied.
DMV.
Where the next door leads into where essentially the armory and all this stuff is being stored. So you're in this room, and it is essentially, it's a meat room. It looks like it's just covered in this red flesh, this red muscular, like raw meat looking flesh, and there's this column in the middle with just these like toothy mouths. And so the ground around it is dough-like, difficult terrain. Each creature that starts its turn in that area must succeed on a strength saving throw or have its speed reduced to 0.
0?
And it's babbling incoherently. Well, they can see any creature and isn't incapacitated. Each creature starts within 20 feet, can hear the gibbering, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, some shit happens. Some not great shit.
Can we like Odyssey cover our ears?
You can do that, but obviously then your hands are occupied.
All right. Where's the door to the other side?
It's probably about 20 feet away on the opposite wall.
I want to look around and go,
And-
anyone want a sandwich?
Is it covered in meat as well? Will we have to cut through it?
No. The door's there. You could definitely get to the door, but the problem is moving across this the ground is you'll be slowed. So you're gonna move you're not gonna be able to make it all the way to that.
I'm going to start walking towards the door and just ignore everybody else.
Yeah.
All right. Well, make a strength saving
I'm
throw.
not walking towards the door. Imagine if we just get stuck in here for the next hour because none of us can
Yeah, you're step on it and it's just it like basically like your feet are in like like deep mud where it just suctions onto you're like, oh god, it's just like holding onto it. And the column in the middle spits this chemical glob towards you.
More poison.
Which I dodge.
Actually,
Matrix.
hold on. Everyone, because it's actually an area effect, it just
Dex save.
just needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
God, my dex save is so bad.
Everyone, even
Yes. No, well, I mean, not Gabo. Gabo's not in the room.
Propped up on the door and the.
You guys, so Gabo's like outside. All right, so you're
Sorry,
fine.
Gabo.
Nice
Can I have
thing.
my
Moose-
missing hit Karis?
Moose, you are blinded.
Hell yeah.
You are blinded.
Me?
And yes, because you failed the dexterity save.
I'm blind?
You
Holy
are currently
shit.
blind. You
This is straight up not a great day for Moose. Like,
Oh my god.
you
Oh my
are
God.
you are currently blinded. And as you all like kind of like look away and you like cover your face and such, it's almost like Jurassic Park with like,
yeah, that's exactly what I was imagining, actually.
Oh my god.
and it catches in your eyes. So it's caught in Moose's eyes, and Moose is just like, ah! Like, grabbing her face and trying to like wipe it off, while the rest of you were able to block it and it didn't cover your eyes. And as you lower your arms, right, you notice that the column has moved towards you.
Fuck. And where's Mbatu and Danny?
They're also like right with you. I was having them be like slightly outside
Yeah.
the door, like because Valdez was the first one who fell in.
How about we just say, wait outside for us?
As Donnie is pulling out a katana and like as they have weapons and they're like, okay.
You've
No.
got
Get
guard the
this
door.
shit off my face!
Calm down. Karis, burn it off. Oh yeah, fire, useless.
I'll just no.
Oh my god.
Moose, honey. Moose, it's Valdez. Can you hear me?
Where?
It's
Where?
Valdez.
Where? I
This
hear
is
you.
my voice.
I
It's
hear you.
Valdez. You know,
Where?
remember me? God, she's gone insane. She can't remember me at all. There's something wrong with her. I think we should just
Oh my
like knock her
God.
out. It might be all right. Just knock her out.
Don't hurt me!
My god.
What do we know? Wait, I'll calm down. Karis, this is all your fucking fault, mate.
I haven't done anything yet.
Shut up.
You walked into the dough.
Oh my god.
I want to try and get to the provision.
Could I potentially misty step to the door? Is it all over the ground? Is there no way for me to like
Ooh,
safely?
No, you could misty step over to the door.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily help anyone
Right.
else get there. but
Yeah, exactly.
You could get there.
get equipment!
I would like to try and whip and swing across the room if I'm able.
Wow, you're just gonna leave the blind chick
Yeah, well,
here?
you're fucking
As-
liability now.
at the current moment, you are stuck in the
Okay, well,
the
Is that
the
for
meat.
the next round, or can I like?
Yeah, I guess we should. Let's do a. Let's do another initiative. I'm going to clear remove all turns. Here, right. Of course.
Fine.
Right. I'm going to use the same little map here, and I'm going to. Jesus. My daughter has currently decided.
Play the drums.
All right. Cool, super cool. So Valdez has come in here. Moose is blinded. Karis is. I'm gonna say it's there and there. We've got a passed out Gabo over here with a Donnie and an Mbatu back here, kind of protecting. And we've got a meat room. You can see the opposite door in the top corner. the exact opposite side of the room. Okay, hold on. I've got something for this. I've got something good.
Fucking. Oh, Jesus.
Oh. God.
Oh. That's pleasant. So, where's the difficult terrain? Is it just everywhere?
Everywhere. This whole room
Oh, okay.
is difficult terrain.
Well, are we rolling initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna roll initiative, so I'm gonna add a turn for you, Valdis, since you gotta be the special character. Moose. I'm sorry that we haven't brought you back.
I feel bad.
It's okay.
We're trying to get potions.
The tea is hot, and I'm very interested in what's going on.
It'll be a fun story to tell you when you wake up.
If she wakes up.
Okay.
someone doesn't
It
tell her
has
while
it
she's
has moved
sleeping.
towards Valdis.
Fuck! I'm trapped in them. I'm just gonna be like pulling my leg, screaming.
Yeah,
pulling my leg.
basically, yeah.
Whilst Moose runs around like, ah! And Karis just rubs his hands together because this is all going according
Excellent.
to plan. Oh, fucking hell.
No, that's not him. That was Mbatu.
Oh, okay.
Good.
And you got an 8. And the gibbering mouther rolls.
Isn't that
Please be low.
Joe's nickname?
Gibbering mouther at your service.
Okay, so Mbatu comes to run forward, and didn't Valdis be like, "We've got this"?
Yeah,
You
I said
did.
stay outside.
All right, so he just kind of readies himself, holding his Tonto. I think it's called a Tonto blade, right? Tonto. Yeah, Tonto blade is the small. There's the small straight blade. Okay, that makes it the Mouther's turn, and he is going to bite, or it is going to bite at Valdis.
And it's going to miss.
Why are we all rolled so low? Besides Ubuntu.
14 to hit.
15 AC.
Perfect. Good, because oof.
Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. Actually, it's going to, because technically it's blinded until the end of its next turn. I need to roll a. Never mind. Okay. Technically, at the end of this turn, Moose, you finally are able to get it out of your eyes, and you start to blink it away, and things are coming back. Donnie is going to look up at Valdis and say, "Here, free yourself." As she pulls out her Tonto blade and is going to toss it towards Valdis.
Ooh.
I want to catch it in the most badass way possible.
So give me just a sleight of hand. Yeah, you catch it. You just you reach out.
Unless
you grab
she's a
it.
terrible throw.
Yeah, no, you grab it. It's basically a slashing sword. Slashing sword. It's a slashing sword. Fuck. Slashing sword. Slashing sword. That is a fucking.
Hashling slasher.
That's a tough thing to say. A slashing short sword.
Perfect.
But it is also magical, so it is a +1 slashing short sword.
Short sword plus
So
one.
you can just do a short sword +1. You can add that to your inventory and use it as your weapon.
Neat.
Yeah. So
Do I just drag it in?
yes.
Don't wait for me.
Well, actually, I don't think you can because you have your inventory. You have your stuff popped out.
no,
it
I
might
can
not
do it.
work.
I can do it on this other screen.
Perfect. All right. So she throws that to you. Karis, it is your turn.
So Karis is just gonna Eldritch Blast the ugly thing in the middle of the room.
Okay.
So that.
That will hit. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll do it again. Oh,
FY.
That will not. That will hit. Actually.
Okay.
These
Same
things-
thing.
Yeah. All right. So
Nice. Low armor
I
class.
just want to say, Sev, the short sword I added has been listed as piercing damage, not slashing.
yeah. So just remember, you can either go in and change it yourself because you can do that.
All right.
Or just remember that it's slashing and not piercing.
Cool.
That's the point of it. It's a slashing, but you can also throw it like a dagger. That's the other thing too. So it's more like a 1d6 slashing dagger, but it's easier just to use a short sword. Okay, Valdis, that makes it your turn. Well, unless Karis is doing anything else.
I'm good. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right, Valdis.
I'd still like to try and whip and swing across the room to the other side.
Okay, well, make a strength saving throw.
Strength, isn't it not dex? Oh wait, to move.
Nope, make a strength saving throw, because the first thing is to find out whether or not you're still stuck in the meat. You are no longer stuck in the meat.
Woo!
So you're going to attempt to... Okay,
Sorry.
make an attack roll with your whip, which is going to be a pretty low thing. Okay, you make that. Now make an acrobatics.
Oh,
Wow, yeah,
Yeah,
you
there you
absolutely
go.
do. But as you go, it is going to attempt to bite at you.
come on! I
This
flipped
is
through
the
the air
first
like a
time
crazy
that has
person.
ever worked.
I know.
God.
The first time.
That's a 19 to hit.
No, come on! I'm flying through the air with a crit. It doesn't bite me. I'm going to
But you still did it! You still did it!
Die halfway through, basically swing into its mouth like wee. Ah, fuck!
Oh,
Lots
That
of
is-
ones. That's
Nice.
good.
That's a lot of ones.
yeah, that's the best you could hope.
So,
Even worse.
you take
I
9
just-
points of piercing damage as a bunch of these little tiny mouths all just like they like the flesh like reaches out at you, and it's almost like little tiny piranhas. As you as they like all just gnaw at you as you go swinging by. And yeah, you swing by over to the other side. But you did take the 9 points of piercing damage on your way.
Can I then turn around and throw a dagger?
You can?
Because I get two.
No, you
I
cannot.
get two attacks
No,
though, right? So.
Yeah, but you only get an attack if your first action is an attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. My first action was an attack. I attacked with my whip.
The wall.
The wall.
Well, then your second action was a swing.
You guys hear a pigeon? I think I hear a.
Can I? Oh, hang on. Let me at least. Do you think this thing can be frightened, guys? This is actually all right. I will make a vow of enmity on it then, which is my bonus action.
Okay.
Utter a vow of enmity. That fucking hurt. There you go. That's it.
I'm gonna put a little target on it as its vow of enmity.
Does that
All right.
only do a buff for
Hit.
Valdis's attacks? Oh, okay.
Moose, it is your turn.
Okay, so I can see now, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It's blurry and stuff, and you're having to blink it out, but you've gotten it out of your eyes, and you are now aware of what's going on. There's a big column of meat.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a poison spray
Okay.
for 10.
You know, blow a poison spray. You mean? Can I see it again?
It makes a 15, so it saves.
Can we?
Son of a
Saves
bitch.
if it takes any damage.
Can we see it again anyway, Nova? For those who didn't see it earlier, your poison spray.
All right. Mbatu kind of like shifts over because he's impatient and doesn't like what's going on, but otherwise stays out of the room as the gibbering mouther shifts again. Well, actually, hold on. Before it does that, Okay. It's going to use its blinding spit again. Over here on Karis, Moose, and Batu.
Oh no.
Oh no, Mbatu!
Make a dexterity saving throw.
This is why we
he'll
swing to
probably
the
be
other side of the
fine.
room, guys.
Fuck!
So Ryan and Moose are both blinded by.
Who the fuck's Ryan?
Sorry.
Whom?
Well,
Know her.
yes. Ryan, absolutely. Karis and Moose are blinded by the goo
Good.
Oh, God
As it-
damn
as
it!
it shifts over and is going to bite at Karis.
Ooh.
It's only a 5 to hit, so
Okay, yeah.
you fortunately are not hit. That makes it Donnie's turn, and she's just like, fuck you. And she moves forward and is going to attack at it with her katana. Donnie sucks.
Yeah. She's not great.
She's got good stats, but she's just rolls like ass. Harris, you're blind.
So I can't really do anything, right?
Well, you can because you know it's kind of roughly and where it is, but you have basically disadvantage.
Okay.
Like I mean, right now you're at
I
like
have
super-
lots of disadvantage.
Good.
I guess that's really all I can
Mhm.
do is
Traitor.
do it twice, right?
Yeah, so you're just at disadvantage. So whatever the
Okay.
lower is, what we're gonna take. 14 to hit. That'll still
Shame,
hit.
innit?
So you do 10 points of damage.
And then one more time.
Still technically, wow. That's it's a natural one. So technically, you'll always.
You missed no matter
That's
what.
literally wow. You will hit it any other way. So, because the only way you can miss is to roll a natural one. So
Okay.
you rolled a natural one, so you missed.
Because I'm blind.
The second hit. All right, Valdis. It is your turn.
I'm going to look at the door and contemplate just leaving.
Just
my
that
friends
stuff.
behind. Just heading into a place where I know that, there's more gear and weapons and safety. And I could possibly run.
For the rest of you,
And this could be the last you ever
As-
see of Valdis. He could just go through the door and never come back. Ever.
Just live in the armory?
Just use it, passageway, get out, and you'll never see him again.
Oh.
The end of Valdis and the Valdis' role in this campaign.
just roll a new character.
He's
Don't let
This
the
has
door-
been a big elaborate plan. to
he's
introduce
done what he set out to do.
to his new character Mbatu.
He's done.
Oh my god.
He's done what he set out to do all them years ago. So I just want to acknowledge there's a moment of contemplation where Valdis could just leave everyone.
Oh.
But then he thinks of all the good times of Gobbo playing in the fields, pushing her on the swing. And he thinks about trying to kiss Moose and getting rejected, but still kind of liking her anyway. And he doesn't think about Karis, apart from sort of really horrible feelings of betrayal after making out with him so many times and taking their shirts off together and holding hands that one time. But he turns around anyway and looks at the beastie and gets... Actually, let me have a look at this one over here. What does this do? What does this thing do? Hang on, I'm having a quick look. Actually, I don't have any spells left anyway, do I? Alright, I'm gonna get 2 daggers and throw them at the beastie.
Okay. That hits. That hits. Wasn't me. 13 points of damage. Okay.
Nice.
As shink shink, they both just sink into the meat. All right. Moose, you're blind.
Yep.
Yep.
Can I, even though I'm blind, can I, reach out and touch Karis?
Yes.
Steady on.
You know
Okay.
he's next to you. You know where he was.
Okay. I am gonna give him resistance. Which is there.
Yeah.
So he gets a D4 onto a saving throw.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can attempt to do a poison spray again, right? Even though it'll be a
Poison spray
disadvantage.
bonus action? No.
It's an. I thought the resistance was a bonus action.
No. Resistance is an action.
It's a whole action? That's bullshit. All right.
Well, it's a
yeah,
cantrip.
never mind. We're fine. Resistance is fine.
All right. Mbatu is going to take his Tanto blade and throw it.
Oh, copycat.
Well, I mean, he can't reach it. It's that wasn't me. No. Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah. Okay. But having thrown it, he's just basically just like because he has no weapons left. Well, actually, no. He has a couple of kunai. So that is going to make it the Mouther's turn. The Mouther, I'm going to roll to see if it can do a spittle. No. 6. No, it cannot. So it is going to bite at Karis.
Oh no, what a shame.
18 to hit. It hits you for 15 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And you need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Are you still up?
I had a lot of health, yeah. I'm at
Okay,
34
cool.
now, yeah.
All right, cool. All right.
34 now. What's your total hit points? Jesus.
49.
49. Okay,
What?
Fair enough.
Okay, cool. All right, so you
Should've tried to punch
are
him.
not knocked prone or absorbed into the Mouther. Good to know.
I don't think I could take Karis if it came down to it now.
Oh my god.
I'm guessing that's
Oh, God.
All right,
I don't know, you missed
Donnie's
it.
turn. Donnie is pissed off, and she hates the fact that she hasn't been viable, and she hits. Oh my god!
Wow. Barely.
She had to roll a 3,
9.
and she finally
Wow.
does it.
It's about time.
She does 5 points of damage. She rolled a
Rolled
1.
a natural one.
Fucking damage.
God.
All right, Karis.
My turn.
Yes.
Do it twice. Same thing.
All right.
Boop.
That hits. Well, actually, it's disadvantage. It doesn't hit. It's like the only thing you can do to
Did I roll a 1 again? Oh my god.
You did.
Okay.
That one misses. That one hits.
There we go.
And it's dead.
Okay, cool.
Chunks of meat just go flying through the room. They cover Valdis. He's just like
fuck's
bits of
sake.
meat as it dies and gets blasted.
Good job, Karis.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
Nice one.
Thanks for not leaving, Valdez.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna pull you guys back just to the tilted tables screen here. And all right, so you guys gather your things and you work your way through this room, this gross, nasty, exploded butcher's office. As you get to the far room and you open the door and you work your way in, and there you see the provisions area, this area where it's typically just all sorts of neatly organized things and such like that, where people procurements, so they all, they grab all the stuff that you need and they bring you out. It's provided that you have the right forms. This is the place that Zed would come to and file to have all these things. So there would be a documentation for your team having gotten these things and everything like that. This super neat area has been just like ransacked.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks like people have come in here and just grabbed whatever they could, and it's just stuff. It's completely just smashed around. But you can still see that there is some stuff here. And at first you see a healing potion, so you know that there's some of those around, and you see weapons, and you see some various different magical items. And next week, when we come back, we'll figure out what we have.
Have we leveled up yet? I mean,
And
Jesus.
what we're gonna do next.
I mean, we haven't slept, so I doubt it.
Oh yeah, you're on the verge of taking of exhaustion points.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that's true. Yeah, we're pretty fucked, aren't we?
We need a nap.
Nappy.
You need
We
to
can
get
find,
out.
Next
like,
time
Sims.
on Tilted Tables.
That was so fun. I loved that session.
Mm, that was a good one.
Woo!
10. We bring
It's
out special
intense.
stuff for episode 10.
Fractures are forming in our party.
That's what you think.
Ooh.
More like,
That's what Karis wants.
more like earthquake. Yeah, don't spread your seeds of lies around it. All those fractures.
My God.
forming. We're
Oh.
still a strong team, actually, mate.
Seed of lies.
Yeah, you're trying to make them cracks bigger by insinuating as such.
Well then.
Man,
You did it.
I tell you what. All right, well, let's do some shout outs before we head out the door because people got things to do and
We're all yawning.
policy and conspiracies to dwell on. So before we head out, thank you guys for almost so much for hanging out. Let's work in the reverse order of how I introduced everyone. So we'll start with Chilbo Baggins.
Ooh, hello, I'm Chilbo Baggins. You can find me at twitch.tv/Chilbo Baggins. I am streaming tonight, streaming Breath of the Wild, the DLC for the very first time.
Which DLC?
Right after stream, I'm gonna get some food and stream.
Which DLC?
Trial of the Sword.
Oh, mate.
Pain in my butt.
You know what that is, right?
Gosh.
Great, awesome, fun. Next up, we have Novalisi.
Howdy, howdy. I will be streaming tonight as well. Probably a bit later. I am going to the gym and then getting coffee, and then I'll be back to stream. Yeet. I will be playing Sims 4. I'll actually be streaming every single day this week. So
Yay.
yeah, fun stuff.
Welcome back.
Thank you. And I'm very excited to continue this campaign. So thank you guys all for having me. Seb, thank you so much for DMing and coming up with these crazy storylines. Oh my god.
So cool.
I'm just like, my mind is blown. But yeah, thanks guys for hanging out with us.
Awesome. Next up, we have I am Ryan Blue.
Hi friends. I'm a writer streamer on Twitch. I will be doing some Sekiro at some point this week.
Woo.
Because I've been dying for that game and I can't wait.
You're gonna die in that
yeah.
game.
Yeah, this is a really, really cool session. I really, really like this. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Next to finally, penultimately,
Yourself?
we have Bayliun.
Oh, me. Hi. Thank you for hanging out, everybody, today. I hope you had fun. We have done, 3-4 weeks in a row. We're in a bit of a streak right now. So this is
We're
good.
doing it.
Constant content.
Look at us, guys.
Yeah. You can catch up on previous episodes on the YouTube, well, I guess my YouTube if you haven't, but they're on there, all right, people, or on the highlights here, because we're episode 10. I feel like it's not that difficult to follow, really, or maybe that's just me, because I've actually been a part of the whole storyline. But we're going to go all the way back
You
to
haven't
when we
missed
were...
the episodes, being that you're in them.
Yeah. Go back to episode 1 where we're swinging across rivers and invading, homes and chasing down a pipe, right? You guys remember that shit? That was only 10
Oh
episodes
my
ago.
god, throwback.
Oh.
That's ages ago.
Feels like forever ago.
It's like
It
taking out
does.
skeletons and some crazy dude with a pipe thing. Anyway, sorry. I'm doing Skyrim this week. Modded One Life Skyrim. We're back on it because we ain't done any for a while, so that's going to be fun. And some Sekiro Thursday, Friday, and maybe some Call of Cthulhu. I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
There you go.
Sounds good.
That's very on brand for this session.
Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Have a good rest of your Sundays.
Awesome. And I am Seven, the role-playing guy. You can find me everywhere at 7RPG, including twitch.tv/7RPG. I might be streaming after this. Wonks just got home. I gotta go check in with her, see what's going on. I have re-addicted myself to Elder Scrolls Online, so if I do stream after this, it will be Elder Scrolls Online, and we'll do some behind-the-scenes, spoilery kind of talk. So if you're interested in that kind of shit, that's the stuff I do. And to get a little sellout mode, we are a few subs away from hitting a sub goal where I will have to eat some of the spiciest wings in the world on my birthday, which is 2 weeks away. So if you're interested in checking that shit out, twitch.tv/7RPG. Thank you so much. I love you.
Woo.
You're my favorite and my best.
Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, everyone.
Take care. Enjoy the rest of your
Cheers.
days.
Bye.